But I wasn't expecting too many from the main patch team, but it is what it is. My issue was that it was super laggy on patch day. Yeah, a lot of people are having that issues. I don't need the ad notifications. That could get dismissed. Much better than Undermine. Love the place. A few bugs, but still playable. Okay, so it seems like a lot of concerns from individuals were the bugginess, right? And there was. From my end, I will say, I didn't experience any of that. And the reason for that is because I'm on an RP server. RP servers isn't cross-realm, correct? Like, only with certain...
We only see,
RP realms. Yeah. Which, RP realms in general are rather low populated. But I think that's kind of in our favor, right? I went into that patch. I had zero lag, zero issues, zero login problems. I literally played as much as I want. In my case, I got 3 characters done on M0's World Tour. I got my Delves to tier 11 up. I did a bunch of world quests. I crafted. I made like 30,000 gold in helping people craft some stuff. I got my renown up. And I still got a lot more to do. Just over in the next, whether it be tomorrow and Monday, I got to do M0s on a couple more characters. I got to prep my bountiful keys on a couple other characters, get some professions going, anything like that. Really quick, I just wanted to ask, did you guys get lucky with your M0s this week? Did we get any good loot? Did we not get lucky? Is it not looking too good? What happened with the loot coming to you? Lance, we're hitting those up for you tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we've been waiting. We've been waiting all week.
Yeah.
We're getting them done tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. What up, Jackalopes? Hellran, what's going on? Good looking. Shout out to Sky carrying my laggy ass. Yo, it's all good, buddy. Rogue is crazy right now. It really wasn't me too much. Bugginess is what it is, but the lack of just stuff going around is a put-off. I will say, by the way, there's a very large portion of that Koresh map, ladies and gentlemen, that leads me to believe that I don't want to make this blanket statement, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Fuck it. I feel like in the 0.5 patch coming up, I feel like they're going to add something to the Koresh zone. Because on the left side of the map, it's completely empty, and there's only 3 shards to the right, and a big chunk of the map is empty.
It's also weird because when you hit him, the map is huge, right?
Yeah.
And then there's only like the outline for where we're at in a small little area. I feel like if that was everything we were going to see, then it would be more zoomed into just that area,
that makes
right?
sense.
Like, why is that even...
Yeah.
What the hell? Why is it even there?
Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. Wow, Koresh map. Let me see if I could just pull it up and show you exactly what I'm looking at here. Okay, I guess not. Holy jive. So,
new Ecodome, maybe? I think it could be... I personally think that our 0.5, the content that's coming in the 0.5 will be more areas to the map. Also, has anyone done all of the quests in Koresh yet? Has anyone finished them all?
Okay, so just a quick little example on what we're talking about. This is the map. Oh, Jesus,
that's not it.
Christ. Sorry. Sorry about that. This is the I guess rough barren Koresh map. This is without all the locations and stuff like that. You got the pillars here, and you got the capital. We're talking about this in big, ginormous gap of an area to the left here. And from what I've seen in the past after playing World of Warcraft for 20-something years, I've never seen a zone just completely empty on one side. Just completely barren, nothing on the map. Like, I've never seen that before.
If it's empty, why are they just leave it off completely?
Very interesting. Oh, Hellrin with the 5 big bones, baby. Of shamans. Yo, shout out to you. Thank you so much, Hellrin with the $5. Room for a big bag. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm kind of hoping for here. Shout out to Hellrin with the $5. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. It's Demencius' safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I'm saying here is that seems intentional in a way. It, like, for a major patch, don't get me wrong, there's some stuff to do in these areas, especially once the Eco Dome kicks in next week and we're able to do the weekly. More of the world quests open up because after you unlock the Eco Dome weekly, more quests according to that with the weekly, and the chest that you can acquire from that opens up as well. So there's some stuff going on here. This is our little capital hub right here, which is a lot bigger than the hotel we had previously for Undermine. So technically that's a W. in a way, even though I still think they should have added more stuff in there, but that's okay. Minor questing hub, minor questing hub. So right here, this leads me to believe that there's going to be a nice big chunky area for a 0.5 patch. And if you look here, it almost looks like an outline. If we pay attention really close, I know I'm putting on the tinfoil hat here, ladies and gentlemen, but try to bear with me. Why isn't my audio's here. If you look here, if you check out my mouse, I'm outlining a nice little chunk of what could be a zone or an area or something going on here. If you look at it closely. You know what I mean? Am I going too crazy here? Is this a reach, ladies and gentlemen? What do you guys think, honestly? What do you guys think? Is this a big reach?
It just doesn't make sense why the map looks like that if there's nothing there. I think they're just trying to not show us what's there yet.
I agree. I think they're holding off. My player housing is going there. That's crazy. I like that there's no cars to have to ride around in. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully it's a massive void battle zone dungeon. Oh, that'd be crazy. Ecodome is nowhere on this map, so yes. Yeah, the top right is the Ecodome little area. The ecological succession. You just outlined a PP and balls. That's what's up. That's what's up. Or put the flight path near the zone in a spot. Okay. I don't know. It kind of makes sense because the color is different from the edges on the right side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, why isn't it just a flat space like this? Oh, let me put my mouse. Why isn't it just a flat space here like this? But instead, it's like an outlined... Like, why do they have this little outline? It seems a little fishy. That's all I'm saying. Do you want... Hey, do you want give a Hate Forge Blaze cycle? I have a spare code.
Oh, you know what's funny?
What is that?
I actually bought
all
of the Mountain Dew things for that. I put them in, and I went and put in the code for that bike.
Sure.
And they never sent me the email.
Message Lance. Lance would love it. Lance loves mounts.
They never sent
that
me
would
the
be
freaking
so
email.
cool. Yo, shout out to Cubic. That'd be so cool, dude. What? By the way, Cubic, are you in the guild?
I wanted to bring something up though. Has anyone? I saw that there was people who did all the quests, but for people who have done the Void Demon Hunter quest line, how many of you guys have done that quest in Koresh yet? And I don't want to give away any spoilers.
No, I mean, it's not really spoilers. This is pretty majority information on what people know so far.
And I was pretty skeptical of the fact that there was probably nothing happening with Void Demon Hunter.
Huh?
And then I did that quest.
Really? So what's going on? Because usually, guys, Lance is my lore guy. I look for lore, I go to Lance.
We don't have to get into what happens in the quest line, just in case people care to do it themselves. But after doing it, there's 100... Yes, by the way, I do want that Blaze cycle. If just message me on Discord, we'll figure it out. But after doing that quest line, bro, there's 100% something with a Void Elf Demon Hunter.
Really?
It's coming.
Really? Do you think it's going to be maybe a Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you guys this too, because I am asking Lance, but I want your opinion. Do you guys think this is going to be based off maybe just Void Elf and what is it? Nightborn getting the Demon Hunter spec? Or do you think they're getting a brand new spec in general? Okay? And this is us just tinfoil hat chatting and talking before we dive into the show.
I don't know what it means specifically, but something is coming for Demon Hunters one way or another. Okay. Whether it's a green fire-like questline that lets their spells be void themed, whether there's a spec for it, one way or another, we're getting a Void Demon Hunters type situation.
Do you think it's going to come in a 0.5, maybe a 0.7, or just the expansion launch?
No, I think it comes after, maybe after the Race to World First.
Okay.
And they're just going to drop it.
Really? Interesting.
Maybe. I don't know. Of course, this is just me talking out of my ass.
I think it could be either. New spec and more races get it for sure. Hope for both preferred spec. Yeah. Void Elf Demon Hunter seems thematic for this patch. Absolutely it does. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, really quick, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the official show, could really use some help. If you guys are online and active in the guild right now, let the guild know that Sky and Lance are live over on YouTube and Twitch. Tell them to tune in, please. Like, I'm genuinely asking for a shout out here. Help me out. I can't do it here. I don't want to crash the stream. So if you can, go in guild chat, say, hey guys, Sky and Lance are live. check out the show. They're asking for everyone to come in.
Actually,
Really appreciate it.
You're right. If they come, it will probably be in the 0.5. What they'll probably do is right after the Race to World first, they'll announce it, they'll put it on the PTR, and they'll let people start testing.
I agree. That's what I think is going to happen too. I don't think it's big enough for an expansion box feature to where it's like something crazy to brag about. But I do think it's big enough to add in a 0.5 or 0.7 to give a really meaty bit of, just like augmentation, a meaty bit of information here, and maybe some really cool story shit, maybe some new quests, maybe it's the main basis of the 0.5 patch, maybe it's the reason why we have to go to potentially this new area in the zone we're talking about, who knows. But either way, really exciting stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time though. Let's get now into the news for the week. All right, it's time for the weekly cooldown, your full recap of everything that went down in World of Warcraft this week, from blue posts and patch notes to clash changes, leaks, and more. We're breaking it all down for you right now. Whether you missed a day or the whole week, click that heartstone and get ready, because this is your reset. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what time it is, man. The weekly cooldown. It's time to get into the news. Everything to recap when it comes to World of Warcraft retail this week. And since we didn't get to stream Wednesday night due to some complications, we're here now, and we got a lot to dive into, and I'm dying to hear all your opinions. It's very important for you to leave your opinion in the YouTube section or the Twitch so I can highlight it on the chat, just like I am right here, so people can see it and see what we're discussing live when it comes to the topics and comments due to the stream. So definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking about. Let's get into it. First of all, here's something very big that we have not seen, I think, ever. This is a very big game changer when it comes to gearing and progressing your character in the War Within, but potentially moving forward in World of Warcraft as a whole, this can change a lot. So now, ladies and gentlemen, a new source of guaranteed myth track gear in patch 11.2 is coming. Myth track gear, of course, as we all probably know, is the best item quality in the game. It's the best of the best, the creme de la creme, absolute perfect slice of cheesecake, as you will. But the only way to earn this specific piece is one-shot deathless runs in hard-mode Tazavesh. Now, what they mean by this is the fact that they want us to go inside Tazavesh, and they want us to complete all of the bosses, 7 bosses, on a plus 10-like difficulty for Mythic Plus, without dying one single time. If you do, everyone in the party gets guaranteed myth track piece of loot. Bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. Right off the bat, I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll get to my opinions in a second. But what do you guys think about this concept? Do you think it's ridiculous? Do you think it's too easy? Do you think it's too hard? Do you think it's toxic? I'm dying to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about this potential thing that could be coming even in the future of retail World of Warcraft?
I'll be honest, I was actually thinking about it, because at first I'm like, oh wow, that's awesome. You could do it. You're going to get, if you could do it, you're going to get the myth track item. Problem is, the amount of people that could do that, especially early on, is going to be very small.
For sure.
What I think would be cooler...
It would be sub 1%.
Yeah. I think the cooler thing would be just making an achievement. You get some sort of title and an achievement for getting it done.
Okay.
One time. But you can't, I don't know, because you can't just give that myth track item just for completing hard mode.
Yeah.
Right? Because everyone could just beat their head against the wall.
No. That's not what it is. And by the way, it's once a week. It's not just that dungeon. If you die one time that week in Tazavesh Mythic 0, you are donezo.
Yeah.
And not only that, you and the 4 other people in your group are donezo. Confused Tuna, what's going on, baby? How we doing? New to the guild and loving it? Glad to have you here, baby. Glad to have you here. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Guys, listen, I'm going to be completely real. I don't love the idea of this guaranteed myth track thing being tied to deaths. I think that's that incentivizes pretty toxic behavior. Not only that, it could also incentivize boosting behavior. People can put in the chat and be like, hey, we have 4 all-stars and we're ready to guarantee you a myth track item boost slot, whatever. So there could be an opportunity there for buying boost on this sort of thing as well.
It's hard to
boost it is. It's very different. But I'm talking about later on down the line. I'm not talking about right now. You still got to know the mechanics. You can't die. So it's hard to get boosted through, but still, you don't think there's jackasses out there that are going to be buying the boost? It's going to be happening. I think there is some toxic implementations when it comes to this. And I will say, though, openly, I absolutely love the idea of there being a 5-man mega dungeon that you could run once a week that gives you hero track loot.
Oh!
It's Rated XL. Thank you so much for the Comeback Kids membership, man. Yo, if you guys are in the chat, you're a Comeback Kid. Let's get some Comeback Kid icons in the chat.
Oh, you don't want to do the one?
Well, this time for the members, we gotta change it up. Get some Comeback Kid icons in the chat, guys. Shout out to you. But my point is, ladies and gentlemen, I think this could be really good for the game when it comes to just doing content in general in the end game. A 5-man mega dungeon, 7 bosses, very difficult, but no Mythic Plus timer attached. I think that's a really fun way to play World of Warcraft, and it brings us back a little bit comparatively to sweating, timers, a bunch of affixes, shit that is annoying. You want me to be real? It's annoying. Dealing with the Mythic Plus timer and finding a group every 20 minutes or breaking a key and it's annoying. I would love a dungeon where I go in there, it's an hour and a half, and I'm in there hard. I get to maybe change my spec inside. It's not timer attached. I can take my time. I can go in there with my boys, 5-man attack it, get some good loot. What are your thoughts?
No, 100%. And this is what I've been saying for all expansion. My favorite part about Classic was the old dungeons.
Yeah.
Right? BRD, Skolaman, Strat. You know, these big, vast dungeons where you could go in and it's like, it's a whole evening. Like you're there with your friends and you're just, yo, we're going to BRD tonight. Lock in. We're going to be there 2-3 hours. We're going to do the whole, we're doing a full clear.
I mean, how many of you guys, Trill, thank you so much for follow. And by the way, once again, shout out Rated XL for the Comeback Kids membership, man. Absolutely glad to have you here. Welcome to the movement. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you guys this question really quick. How was your experience the very first time you ran Blackrock Depths in vanilla World of Warcraft? What was that experience like? We're talking about a dungeon that takes maybe 2-3 hours to clear. We're talking about 10, 15 plus bosses, incredible loot, but the gear ranging is a little bit easier. Then by the end, you're getting incredible items, Hand of Justice, Iron Foe, epic pieces of loot, some staffs with spell power and stuff. It's an amazing, amazing experience. And I think that sort of experience is how you create a very good dungeon and something that's memorable. I don't think people remember Mythic Plus dungeons where they're like, man, this was a really great dungeon, and then they're spamming it 60 million times every week, and it's time-based. You can't appreciate what's going on, the music and everything that. Well, you're skipping a lot of what makes a dungeon great, right or wrong.
When you design a dungeon for Mythic Plus, fundamentally...
Yep.
You're designing it differently than the way they did in the past.
I agree, Trill. Painfully epic.
You know, like back in the day, well, at least definitely in Classic, they kind of changed this philosophy as soon as they even got to TBC, right? But back in Classic, it was... And by the way, I'm not a Classic shill at all. But my favorite part was the dungeons.
Yes.
And the way they designed them was, it was these really a grand adventure. And it almost felt like a lot of the times the gear was... kind of secondary, and it was more so the experience of being there in a lot of these places.
Yes. So the reason we're bringing this up, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that doing these, I would say once a season sort of mega dungeon, I think it could be really good for the game overall. Whether it be a brand new mega dungeon, whether it just be 2 of the dungeons tied in together, whatever the case may be, I don't know. That's up to developers. It's not my problem. But I think it'd be so good for the game from a design standpoint and a gearing standpoint, because a lot of players don't like Mythic Plus. I know a shit ton of casual players that I talk to that hate Mythic Plus. They never do it because they don't want to deal with the pressure of the group or the timer or this or that. They would rather just go in a dungeon, take their time, maybe swap builds, talk about strategy, work on this, work on that, and then attack the bosses. It makes things feel a lot more meaningful than someone over your head saying, hey, buddy, time's ticking. Get to the end of the dungeon or you're not going to get anything and you're going to disappoint everyone else in the group. That's a pain in the ass. If you bring out a 2-hour dungeon, people don't play it, that's cap. I will be in that dungeon every single week. I'm not talking about a 2-hour dungeon, more like, I would say an hour and change, not 2 hours. 2 hours is too much. But if it's a once-a-week thing with 5 people that gives hero track loot, I guarantee I'll be in there every week, and a lot of other people will be too. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Weird take?
Wait, but here's the thing. If you do 2 Mythic Plus dungeons...
It's an hour.
That's...
Easily an hour, minimum.
If you're a DPS and you have to find a group and you have to go through that whole shit, that's 2 hours right there to do 2 dungeons.
Well, how about this? Forget my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, would you do a mega dungeon with 7 bosses that drops hero track loot over Mythic Plus? Yes or no? I'm asking you right here, right now. Everyone listen up. Let's pay attention. It's very important. 150 people in here tonight on both streams. It's important. I need you to answer this. Would you do a mega dungeon, 7 bosses, guaranteed hero track loot to drop, 30 gilded crests in the end? It all depends on the vault. It gives you a +10 at the vault. That's guaranteed. That's literally the stat, and we'll go over it in a second right here.
So you get a myth track vault.
It's 30 gilded crests, a +10 for your vault, which is myth track, and 1 out of 6 hero loot. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. Why not? Yes. C.
I mean, the 30 gilded crest and the +10 in the vault.
That's good enough. So I don't see the need for the whole myth track deathless thing.
The deathless is just an extra piece. You get an extra myth piece at the end.
But you don't think that would cause some issues? Just wait till you do it? Yeah, but just wait until I don't do Mythic Plus to get gear. You're thinking of the downside of having to do a mega dungeon. I'm thinking of the upside of not having to do Mythic Plus. I don't know about you guys. I like the concept of Mythic Plus, but getting gear from Mythic Plus is awful. I'll do some Mythic Plus for progression and to get my IO score up, but I'm not going to rely on Mythic Plus to get gear. I don't know about you guys. Am I crazy for thinking that? What do you think from a casual player's perspective? Tell me. I need to know your opinion.
You're asking from my specific perspective.
Yes, because you have very
plays
limited
6 hours a week.
Yeah, you play 4, 5, 6 hours a week. What is your opinion? Are you going to go run Mythic Plus over taking 2 hours with the boys on a Saturday night? You get together, you make it an event, you get your fucking potions, your consumables, your food, you prep your builds for every boss,
if I could do it, yeah, if I could do it with you and 4 other people from the guild, and I could just go right in, do it in an hour, and get 30 gilded, 10 in the vault.
This wouldn't be an hour. This is going to be very difficult.
Whatever.
Well, early on in the season, it's going to be very difficult. You have to know that. It's still a Mythic Plus 10. This is absolutely no slouch. I only see myself completing a couple bosses next week. It's a +10. This is 120% bonus damage they're dealing and 120% bonus health. Now, the bonus is that there is no affixes, but we also get no buffs from the affixes, so we're not empowered. So, it could be difficult. It could be difficult. One step, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing? It's great for casual players, though. I agree. Mythic Plus can be good if you have a dedicated team or guild. Otherwise, pugs are a crapshoot. Can be a total waste of time. I've tried Mythic Plus pugging. The time sink in that is immense. We're talking about easily 10 minutes to find a group. And by the way, that's if you're a good spec and you have good gear. If not, you're going to get declined constantly. So you have to bring up your own key, which takes time. So you got to bring up your own key. It takes time for that. You got to complete it, and then you got to do it all over again, finding a group, potential brick, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. In this, you go in there with a couple guildies, and you can take as long as you want, down some bosses. It's not timed. Making an event.
Well, for me, it's really just getting the gildeds and the 10 in the vault.
Well, let's talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think about these rewards? Do we think these rewards are too much? Because these are rewards for completing the mega dungeon for Tazavesh. Ready? Each boss drops a hero piece of loot, which is phenomenal, by the way, in case you're wondering. That means you can get close to best in slot literally just running this and your delves every single week. Literally, if you wanted to do that in World of Warcraft, you now can. Not only that, completion of this gives you a +10 for your vault, which is a myth track item, and then you get 30 gildeds. 30 is a shit ton. If you do that plus your 11s with the treasure map, you can make a gilded weapon with your spark. That is incredible loot. There's a case to be made that efficiency-wise, this is the most efficient content to run in the game now.
If you can do it efficiently.
Complete it. Yeah. Just complete it. Yeah. That's just pugging in general, pugging raids, pugging PvP. Yeah, sure, but that's why I don't pug raids. That's why I also don't pug Mythic Plus anymore. That shit is ass. Militas, what's going on? Good looking. They have to dangle a carrot so people don't leave as soon as someone dies. I absolutely agree. I just think I think this whole Mythic Deathless run, I think it incentivizes just bad behavior. It brings upon negativity to the group if someone dies. The morale goes down. We don't get the myth track. But you're forgetting the best part. Like, it's not timed. 30 Gilded Crest. Hero track on every boss. I mean, plus 10 for the vault. Dude, that's insane. That is an insane amount of loot. So, I think the Deathless is a no-no.
You know, I think...
I agree,
early on, don't go in with the expectation you're getting Deathless.
By the way, Leary... I honestly, you want me to be completely real? I think I agree. I do think the rewards are too much. I think the mythic track for a vault, I think that's okay because it is technically equivalent to a plus 10. So yes, it should give that. And it should drop the hero loot. For the guaranteed myth on the death list, that's obviously way too much. But the Gilded Crest, if you think about it, it is equivalent to pretty much two mythic 10s.
I don't think giving them the mythic piece for a deathless run is too much, really.
You don't think so?
Because it's gonna be very...
I don't think I'm gonna get that
shit done.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that done all season.
Yeah, how many people are getting that done?
I don't see myself... There's only been a handful of times where I'm in a Mythic Plus group of people and no one dies. Only been a handful the entirety of the War Within where I'm like, yeah, we just fucking cooked this dungeon. Like, yeah, ass whipping. So, like, the probability of this happening, especially when it comes to a plus 10 difficulty, 120% bonus health, 120% bonus damage, plus some added hard mode effects from the bosses, it's tough. Why is rewarding one mythic item a week a bad... Well, actually, it's two. It's two. It'd be if you get the hard mode done plus this would be two. Yeah. Maybe you only need one item out of those 25 you can get, not worth it. Yeah, but Myth Track is still Myth Track. Like, it's still early on in the season. It's a serious power spike. Like, I had a Myth Track trinket on my Warlock. It was that garbage Zapper one. It was trash. But it still performed well because it was just... I mean, it was just Myth. It was Myth Track. And if I can somehow get a piece of loot that's a shoulders, a chest, a gloves, or pants, or headpiece, I can convert it at the Catalyst, get a Myth Track piece of freaking tier set. So, I don't know. I think that's a lot. I think it's a lot. Myth Track is around 1% increase compared to Hero on maxed out item level. I guess. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, whether it be true or not.
Just start
I don't know.
Pumping crest into the myth, it's better anyway, right?
But also, I think once you acquire a piece of Myth Track gear, it shoots you up in the crest discount thing as well. So it does do that also. If you don't do 1% gamer, yeah, that's crazy. Agree to incentivizes bad behavior and bullying. Bullying.
I think most people are gonna... I feel like if you're going to pug this dungeon, you're not expecting to get deathless.
No, I'm not. I'm not expecting to get this at all.
If you're gonna be doing a pug of this and if you're expecting deathless from that, you're kind of nuts.
The problem is actually this. Here's the problem. I'm not expecting to actually get this done at all. The hard mode Tazavesh 0 deaths, that's not what I'm expecting. What I'm anticipating is people pretending like they have the skill and the gear to be able to do something like this, and they're gatekeeping trying to invite the average player, or even just any player in general that's not 1%, when in reality they're ass. That's what I'm anticipating, which I think is going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't think pugs. How many pugs are gonna be like? Actually, no, you'll probably see a lot.
What do you mean?
Deathless Tazavesh. If you don't,
yes,
they're gonna say link achievement.
You're not gonna see that. You don't think you're gonna see that in the weekly the post being hey M0 Tazavesh Deathless run only. Be good. Some bullshit like that. When in actuality they're terrible. Like. You already know that's going to happen.
I'm sure there's an achievement for it. Right?
Because in reality, the only people that are really running this are people that absolutely know who they're playing with, and they're trying to get it done right, and they're doing it with a guild. You can link fake achievements, though. I didn't even know that. Sky brings up a valid point. Yes. Some will, but just don't queue for that one. Yeah, I could agree. I guess you could just not queue, but I feel like the majority is going to try to be like that. For sure that will happen. Disconnect still exists. Oh, yeah, that's going to suck. I didn't even think of that. And it's going to be toxic. In a way, yeah. Don't know. I feel like that's the risk you get pugging. Yeah. I agree. And that's why I'm not pugging this shit in general. Whether it be trying to go for a deathless run or not, I'm not pugging it in general. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. So this right here is the information, 120% more damage and health. Recommended item level 707 to jump in there.
Right.
Begin hard mode, you go in, bada bing, bada boom. And yeah, very interesting stuff. Also, I wanted to pop up, this was the loot. There was someone, Zorthos over on Twitter, my man did this on the PTR, and this is the loot. It's the guaranteed myth track loot. Everyone in the party gets a piece. You get your gilded crests, and you are good to go. So very interesting, man. And my point is, ladies and gentlemen, for this is that I think there's some ups and downsides to this. Once again, it's the end of the season or the end of the expansion last season. So they typically like to try new shit out to see if it would stick and see if it doesn't stick. So this is something that's definitely brand new that I've never seen before. Yeah. And this could potentially be a reoccurring thing in the future. We don't know. But I would love the idea for there to be every single season. I know it's a big ask, but a mega dungeon that people can run that isn't timed, that gives them pretty damn good gear and gildeds. I would literally do that. My Delves raid every single week. I'm good. I don't need Mythic Plus IO. I don't need to queue up for that shit. I'm chilling. I just don't need to. I don't want to. So, in my opinion, this may not be for a lot of people, but any way to keep me away from Mythic Plus is overall a time saver and a W. In my opinion. I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Moving on next to the other piece of news. Guys, Lance, do you want to take this one? This seems pretty important. What is this about?
So it looks like, I don't know if it was data mining or something, but they got access to what appears to be the pre-order bundles for Midnights.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Base version, $50. Man, first off, I want to say this. Isn't it kind of freaking crazy that we're already talking about this?
Midnight, yeah. And the expansion
has been out 1 year.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The War Within flew by for me personally. How about you guys? Did the War Within fly by? If you're still playing or have consecutive play throughout the entirety of the expansion, because for me, it has flown by. I mean, we're already talking about expansion packs, fucking everything coming on, epic editions, ultimate editions, physical copy editions that I'm definitely getting my hands on. By the way, it's crazy. And then not only that, Lance, we have what coming? Just like Scaldeer said?
Expansion announced in 9 days, though, and I'm expecting that they put the Oh, yeah, the pre-order is going to probably... The second they do the announcement, pre-orders will be live.
I'm on it.
1,000%.
I am on it.
But yeah, I mean, guys, we're 9 days away from the midnight reveal.
Yeah,
First off,
it's crazy.
That's absurd. I can't believe it. It was a year ago... I think almost exactly a year, like, that War Within launched, right?
Yeah, it was in
What was the date
November?
that War Within launched? No, it was August.
Oh, August. Why did I think November?
Because it was right before last Gamescom that it launched.
Is that true?
Actually, yeah, I think the day that Gamescom started, it launched.
When was the Direct? The Direct was November.
In October.
October, November. So
November.
Yeah, it was a couple months before then. It was like 3 months before. I don't know why the fuck I said November. I'm trolling. Jesus.
Let me see.
August 26th.
Yeah.
There we go.
War Within launched less than a year ago. We're already in the final season.
Yeah, for real. Holy. The amount of content World of Warcraft in general has been putting out is insane. Cataclysm, MOP, Season of Discovery, Plunderstorm. I mean, War Within. Now we're getting a new retail content.
By the way, I was just talking with Ebonheart last night. And we were kind of thinking, we're like, man, you know what? That like horror mini game that they teased.
Mungeko shotting gun right there. Is that what that is? Maybe. Go.
The horror mini game they teased in Duskwood.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get released in October, right?
Oh yeah.
Hallow's End.
That'd be cool.
You know, that kind of makes sense.
That'd be cool.
So we're gonna be getting that.
Really quick, viewers over on YouTube, if you guys can, we're trying to break our Twitch live record of 87 over on Twitch. If you guys can, maybe get a second monitor up. You can mute it, put it in the background, help us boost out those numbers, help support the Comeback Kids, guys. Boost up the numbers for the Twitch. It helps us. They like us. show it to more people, whatever. If you guys can,
Ambient
second
and
tab,
stuff.
mute it. Thank you guys so much. Check it
No one asked
out.
for a very scary minigame. Well, I mean, no one asked for anything
Thunderstorm.
in that case, right?
Well, no one asked for
no
Plunderstorm
one asked
either.
for remix.
No one asked for Mr. Pandaria.
I mean, you know,
Classic.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but this, by the
they
way,
gotta try something. It's
but-
cool for them to try new shit.
by the way, I'm down for them to try new shit all day. I love
Yeah.
retail WoW,
by the
but
way, it's a separate team, so it's not like we're losing anything. from
when
it.
are we gonna get some new IPs too? Is anyone else like? Obviously, I'm not bored of WoW. This is literally my entire life, but I'm down for some new IPs. I'm down for some new shit. G Money Cash with the subscription of the tier 1, baby. Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you so much for shit the love. Way over? No way.
It's on the Twitch. No, it's one. Yeah, on YouTube we have over.
Yeah, guys. If you can, if YouTubers, guys, help us support. Let's get the Twitch viewers up. If you guys can get a second monitor going, just mute it, and then you can come back to YouTube. Really appreciate the love. Wow, another hype train. Holy water with the prime. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate the love. If you guys can, please, dude. We're trying to get those numbers up. It's been bugging out lately, and it keeps. I don't know. Just if you guys can, I really appreciate it. Thank
I
you
hope
so
Legion
much.
Remix will give us unused weapon models.
Thank you, Digital. Appreciate the love,
I
baby.
think they will. I think they will, judging from like some data mining they've done.
You think so?
Never
Trey
mind.
Bob with
Yeah,
the sub
don't
on
even worry about it.
Prime. Woo!
Don't even worry about it.
Thank you
Trey.
so much, baby.
And the hype trim's doing pretty nice.
Thank you so much, guys. We're one away from getting a hype train rank 2. That's crazy.
Huge.
But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it seems that these were data mined. Are these absolutely 100% fact? We don't know, but
But there's some interesting stuff, and it seems to be
very accurate.
Yeah, at least based off what we got for the War Within. So
Yeah,
the base version is gonna get you the War Within itself if you don't own it.
Yeah.
Midnight, obviously.
80 boosts.
They're giving an 80 boost
For the
with it,
$50 version.
which is that's insane.
That's huge. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's pretty insane. 500 traders tender.
And the big juice, ladies and gentlemen, Lance.
Housing early access. I'm gonna be honest with you. So,
buddy.
I like. How do I feel about that?
Housing. Wait, let's ask the people first. What do you guys think about housing early access technically
Well,
being behind the $50 version?
Yeah, the early access is behind, which pretty much means if you want to play housing or if you want housing when
You're
it
gonna
actually
fucking get
launches, when it actually launches, you have to buy the midnight.
Yeah.
With that being said,
I mean, obviously,
they said
it's a
everyone
midnight
who
feature.
plays WoW.
Trey Bob with the prime.
If you
Thank you so
just-
much for the hype
Oh,
train.
shit.
Insane Confused Tuna with the prime. Insane, ladies and gentlemen, dude. Watching on my phone at the hospital. Yo, Janois.
Oh man.
God bless you, buddy. Much love. Yo, you can watch us all night, dude. We're here for you. We're here to entertain you, make your time
That's a
easier.
fellow Shadow Priest player, man.
Love you, buddy. Thank you so much, bro. Hope everything's good.
Yeah, hope everything's all right, man.
So the point, ladies and gentlemen, is this is very
Well,
interesting.
housing early access for the $50 version, that makes the $50 version, I think,
Very
I mean, I
valuable.
would pay $50 for that alone.
Very, well, first of all, if you want to play the War Within, you're buying it anyways. So that doesn't change.
Yeah.
But if you just get the base edition,
You're
you get an 80
getting the-
boost,
yeah.
some Traders Tender, Midnight, and housing early access for 50
And
bucks.
War Within if you don't have it.
Yeah. Where's the Arcane Mage left? Yo, I love Arcane Mage. I played
So
Arcane Mage all
that's
last week.
pretty cool. The only thing is, they've said, or at least I think Ian said, that housing is going to be, like, all players are going to have access to housing just if you have a subscription to World of Warcraft.
Okay.
So once Midnight comes out, I guess everyone will get it, but if you
Oh,
want...
I didn't know that.
If you want to have housing
Okay.
at the real launch of when they launch housing, you're going to need at least
Okay.
to pre-purchase Midnight.
Okay, gotcha.
Then
so
there's the Heroic Edition.
yeah.
Same shit
Notorious,
that you
thanks for
get.
the follow, buddy. Appreciate it.
You're going to get all the same stuff, but you're getting 500 additional Traders Tender.
W.
Housing Early Access, again, obviously.
Transmog set.
Light
Sky right now.
Strider, Raiment Transmog set, and
Notorious
the
with the
Dragonhawk.
prime. Yo, you guys are going
Wow.
crazy with the primes, dude. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you guys so much.
Well, let's see what he says. First time chatter.
Oh, I got to get some of the guildies together, run some Mythic Zeros. Yo, we're going to be doing that tomorrow with Lance. Me, Lance, some guildies. We're going to be running that. So if you're down, make sure you're on tomorrow.
Legion Shadow Priest was the best spec in the game. Specifically, Legion in Emerald Nightmare. That was awesome.
WWW. Hey, that's me. Let's go, baby.
Surrender to
Let's go.
Madness was the shit.
Guys, don't forget, YouTubers. We have over 100 people in the YouTube chat. If you guys want to help support, we could break our record for Twitch tonight. We're trying to hit the 87 viewer record on Twitch. You guys want to help support? Really appreciate the love. Let's continue with this, though. You get a transmog set. You get the skywriting mount.
Well, if you look at the names, you don't want to... I know you want to kind of get through it, but maybe let's dive into it,
go,
right?
go, baby, go.
So maybe let me speak, huh?
Oh, shit. You're right.
Okay.
Go, Lance.
Light
Lance
Strider and the Lighthawk Dragonhawk. What is a Dragonhawk, Sky? Who rides Dragonhawks?
Dragon... Blood Elf, maybe?
What else?
Oh,
Bingo!
shit.
So Lightwing Dragonhawk
Okay.
and a Light Strider.
Razor Gold with the Prime. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate the love. Yo, thank you guys for all the Primes tonight, man. That's awesome. And we're also at 63 viewers now on Twitch, guys. We're 20 away from breaking our record. Insane. What time tomorrow? I don't know.
Who the hell knows?
I don't know. I'm just going to be on probably all day. Tomorrow's my complete day off.
Yeah,
so
my
I'm not
wife's
doing
got a
nothing.
birthday party to go to tomorrow
not
with the
doing
baby, so...
Nothing tomorrow. Interesting. Lance, continue your point about the Light Striders.
Well, it's just...
What's going on here?
Those are two Blood Elf themed... A light Blood Elf themed things. A
Interesting.
Dragonhawk
Interesting.
and a Remnant Transmog set. So that's pretty cool. I like the Blood Elf theme there. Down.
Don't let him speak. More subs. That's crazy.
That actually is true. We just got more.
No. I already said Razor Gold.
Oh.
I should finally be able to play tomorrow after work. Should have some free time to tank some M0s. Yo, we're in, Kiko. I got you.
Kiko, thank you. Tank for me, man. Appreciate it.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, we also have the $90 Epic
by the way,
Edition.
They kind of make it so, like, the $50 one is worth it because you get so much value out of it. The $70 one is really not that worth it. And then the $90 one comes in and smacks you on the head with how worth it is. So you're going to get 1,000 extra Trader's Tender. So now that's 2,000. Obviously, the Housing Early Access.
Both the sets.
Both the Transmogs.
And
but then
now-
2 more. A Void Strider, Dragonhawk, and the Raymond Transmog.
2 additional mounts.
Yeah, 2 additional mounts.
2
some
additional pets. And then the beta access to Midnight Expansion.
Yeah.
3 days early access to the expansion. And the housing bundle. And 30. Holy shit. Yo, can I get some ones in the chat? Yo, I'm swiping.
Well, first off, also, if you
I
read
am
that, there's something that
swiping.
people are a little bit upset about because they're saying that they spoiled.
Holy
They
shit.
spoiled shit here. You see the Illyria portrait, it says the Ranger General. Illyria was never the Ranger General.
Thank you for the cheer. I'm not even sure what that is. What is that? I've never seen that before. How interesting. What an interesting animation.
5 bits.
Hype Train success. Wow, thank you for the 5 bits. Thank you, guys.
Open it up.
Guys, we're on a Hype Train 3, I think. Or 2. I don't know.
Share.
2? A button mash emote. Oh yeah. Choo-choo. Let's go, W. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, yo, this deal right here is insane.
I don't think
Bro,
well, I know
that's
the War Within gave you
crazy.
beta access and 3-day early access. But,
Okay.
I mean, so much. 2
That-
different transmog sets, 2 different pets.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That's
3 mounts.
1,600 total followers on Twitch, by the way. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Thank you.
You could get 70 in a day. I mean, yeah, you can.
You can.
Definitely.
Beta access and the 3 days early access, man, that's just those 2 on their own is huge. But then you also give me the bundle, the housing bundle, and 30 days game time?
You're going to get a Xalatath portrait to put in your house.
Holy shit. Is that... No. A Xalatath portrait. Wow, you're right.
Fucking read, man. I mean,
Erator?
you know who Erator is?
That's their son, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Terralion and Illyria. Okay. I'm excited to see what he's about this expansion. I'm excited.
We're getting a whole book with him being the main character in 2 months.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited. Read that. Let me know. Give me the cliff notes. How dare they give me my value? Take my money, but I don't like it. Yo, Tyler, for real.
it's crazy because I'm going to be buying that plus the physical version.
Yes,
Fuck.
sir. Wait, you are?
Yeah, I did it for War Within.
Do I have to do that too?
Why do you think we have the collector's edition?
Wait, but does that give me 3 days access or no? Or end the beta?
Well, you're not going to have to buy the physical one. I'm buying it. We don't need 2.
Yeah, but I want it.
I keep
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I keep the one I bought here anyway.
For Illyria, it could be a concept art as well, or a missed typo for Xalatath. Hope we see some toes on the portrait. Yeah, they're fucking better be. He's a child that many mentioned before in the lore. Well, I won't spoil it. Yeah. Let me know. Actually, don't spoil it. Lance is going to tell me.
The child of light and shadow, if you will?
I hope so. Story time. I hope so. I meant to say so, but I accidentally just said toe. Between this and cosplay, I'm about to be so broke. Oh, shit. Marquand, you're dead. But very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I'm obviously digital Gravedigger. What's going on, baby?
Gravedigger.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think the value for that $90, they know what they're doing, man. They're smart. The 2,000 tender is crazy, by the way. That's months of tender.
Oh, and by the way, if you think they're not gonna, the second they're
release
dropping housing,
yeah,
they're not gonna flood the trading post with housing shit.
Yeah,
you're gonna need that tender, y'all. You're gonna need that tender.
That shit is gonna be absolutely nuts,
it sounds like we're shilling for Blizzard so hard, but guys, if you don't have the money, do not buy the Epic Edition. Also, we'll be doing giveaways of the Epic Edition.
Yeah, we will be doing a giveaway of the Epic Edition for
maybe
you
a couple
guys.
Of them.
Yeah, maybe depending, of course.
So maybe we can get Blizzard to sponsor some of those for us.
That would be fucking awesome. Hello,
those greedy mother.
2,000 cosplays and like $150 for WoW stuff. Take my money and make me sad. Oh God, wait,
what type of cosplay are you doing?
Yeah,
for
who are you cosplaying for?
Please tell me it's either someone cool from WoW though. Come on.
Got to be from WoW. Spoilers, ladies and gentlemen, for the unreleased cinematic shots in the Ghost of Koresh launch trailer. So there was some interesting little tidbits here. Lance wanted me to dive maybe a little bit into this on stream. Some interesting stuff of them maybe in the Manaforge Omega raid. Oh, Nightwing. Fuck, that's awesome.
What? Nightwing?
Are they doing a collector's edition? Yes, they will. They will be.
They haven't, obviously we don't know what it is yet, but they will.
So
we'll probably get a Dark Heart in it.
That would be fucking nuts.
Oh, we got this guy from the last one.
Yeah, the dwarf. Yeah, that was okay. We got the Dark Heart right here, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? I wish they saw off topic.
That's okay.
But in the War Within Collector's Edition, they didn't put the soundtrack in there. And a lot of the old Collector's Edition, they put soundtrack as well as like director's cuts of the making of that expansion. Kind of wish we got that.
I'm going to be honest.
Kind of hurts.
I got to go in this raid and test it out. And if I really like it, this will be my favorite X-Pack ever. So I'll say it live on stream.
Watch your mouth.
It's true. It'll be my favorite one ever. Anyways, we got the Dark Heart here with, what's his name again, Lance?
Locust Walker.
Shout out Locust Walker. Moving into it, something happening with that. Illyria being surprised, something going on. I don't want to talk too much about that. Don't want to spoil nothing. And then Xalatath running off, turning into mists. Very interesting stuff, but something also...
Wait, is that... Oh, it's a character, right? A player character? Yeah.
Something very interesting as well, ladies and gentlemen, was the fact that if you look closely here, this is obviously Demencius, but you could see that there's people on their mounts fighting him.
Yeah, they're skywriting just like they did for what's his name from Amir Drasil?
Yeah.
I forgot the name. I'm drawing a blank. The boss from Amir Drasil.
Guys, tell me, man. Dalaran in the back, is that true? I can't even really see.
Would that mean that we go in? Are we fighting him inside of the Dark Heart then? Jesus.
Do you see Dalaran?
Yeah, bro, and the top did his overcharged elves for real. Oh, Tindril, right? It's Tindril.
I think that's the gnome leader.
Probably a player character.
You think so?
Yeah, these are player characters. This is probably a shot from the fight. Well, if you look at the dungeon journal, you'll see that we're gonna have to fly.
Ruined Tower with the purple crystal dome. Is that Dalaran right there? It could be. Yes, a piece of Dalaran. Oh shit!
So that would mean we're probably in. That means you're in the Dark Heart fighting him.
Oh my god, that is crazy. Yo, really quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are interested into some, really loving on the comeback kids, pay attention here because we got something for you. It is absolutely official, guys. Our merch is live. In case you guys did not know, we have now officially, as of just the other day, even off stream, which is more surprising, sold a total of over 50 shirts already, which is absolutely insane. If you guys are interested, definitely check out the merch, dude.
Not only that, I don't think it's 50 shirts. I think we're at 50 orders since we launched the new line.
Okay.
That includes bundles.
Yeah. Not bad stuff. So, we are wearing the new merch right now. Lance isn't tonight. It is what it is. This is one of the shirts right here. We make it live, in-house, in studio. So if you guys are interested, I do this every stream now. I ain't no weasel, okay? We will make it live in stream for you tonight, if the case fits it. If we get 5 orders tonight, I will be making shirts live for you all tonight, in studio, in print. We don't ship this out anywhere. We don't outsource this. The Comeback Kids make these shirts handmade for you, for the guild. Let's get you guys geared up and ready to go for the raid this week coming up. Order a shirt. We have great bundles going on right now, a lot of deals. And if you don't want to get a shirt, you can support small a little bit with some stickers if you're interested as well. If you guys definitely want to check it out, dude, I promise we put our heart and soul into this one. Check it out. I promise you guys won't be disappointed. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love, baby. 50% ads with merch and making viewers go to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, that's how you grow a channel, though.
Hey.
I mean, are you going to pay for the $3,000 in lights and the $3,000 in camera equipment? I mean, I know you're not, but you just want a good show. But having a good show, it takes funding, right? I mean, maybe I'm the jackass, but I don't know. Let's continue. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, interesting that this could be Dalaran here. I'm not going to lie. If we're actually going in the Dark Heart, this could be a lot bigger than a fight than I thought it could be. I assumed there was going to be some sort of phase where something is happening, where something drastic is going to change. If we end up getting sucked into the Dark Heart, this fight could be ridiculous, especially if we have to get on our mounts and do shit.
Just makes me think that we're not getting sucked in. We're going in to prevent Demencius from coming out.
Okay.
Maybe? I don't know. I haven't seen the story.
Okay. Interesting. My shirts are still in this P.O. box. I haven't been home to get them. I'll be geared up tomorrow for a day. Wow. By the way, we have a lot of people sending their pictures in for Discord, etc., and everything going like that. So a lot of people are happy, man. A lot of people are happy.
How cool has it been to see everyone sending in the screenshots with them wearing the shirts?
It is epic. It is absolutely epic. It is a really, really cool thing to be a part of the community like that. And to be, I mean, especially like, I've been a part of some guilds in World of Warcraft, but being a part of a guild that has their own merch, 1,000 members in the guild, they stream a show, they do the whole thing. That's a freaking badass thing to be a part of, I would say.
Yeah, by the way, Sky, we have three raids scheduled for next week. All have 40+ people signed up.
Buddy, that is
by the way,
insane.
If we have any officers for the guild that are in the chat, remember, we're supposed to be doing an officer meeting tomorrow at some point. Sky,
yes.
Your ass better be there.
Yes. Moving into it as well, ladies and gentlemen, another bit of, I don't know if this is like news. It's kind of sad news in a way. So the official numbers for Mr. Pandaria Classic just came out. Yeah, we have a meeting tomorrow for the officers, yes. It's more than a guild, it's a force. That's crazy.
Lilian, you don't... Come on. We said that the week before the season starts, we were going to have a meeting again. Remember? We said in the last meeting.
Crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen...
By the way. I actually forgot. I just remembered today.
Diving into this... This is the official raid numbers for Mr. Pandaria Classic when it comes to raiding and the overall population for just the end game content, which for Classic is raids and arena, right? You can see here, this is 2019. This is where Classic officially started. Really good stuff here. This is TBC with raids and arena population, so it was about the same. Then you go into Wrath of the Lich King, where, I mean, you know, it's going to boom. People fucking love Wrath of the Lich King. They want to go back. It dropped down. It had its thing, had a couple patches, whatever. And then you go to Cataclysm, which is probably around, I would say, here-ish, because they sped it up a bit. And then here's Mr. Pandaria, and it is pretty damn low. It is officially the lowest numbers Classic has ever had. Yeah. That sucks. It sucks. So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think the problem is? What's the issue when it comes to classic World of Warcraft, in particular, Mr. Pandaria?
I think, and by the way, Scalder has said it right there. The people who want to play MOP, like a lot of them are probably retail players as well.
Okay.
And them releasing the expansion 2 weeks before 11.2 came out. Like, what a massive L that is. Like, they should have released it when they released the pre-patch. That's when MOP should have come out. At the beginning of July, that's when it should have come out. And then had that, like, let them play for a month. But this is just not. It was just bad. I think it's just bad timing. It's mismanagement.
I agree. I think it's just a lot of bad timing. It's a lot of things
Also,
lining up that aren't great.
MOP Remix we had last year.
Shit. Yeah, Mr. Pandaria Remix also just happening. Yeah, I would say that's a big one as well. Lining it up anywhere near a major patch release for retail is not a great decision. Not only that,
well, it'd be different if it was a TBC or a Wrath, and then the player base is not so similar. But the people who are going to be interested in MOP are probably a lot of people who are retail players who would want to try it out.
Yeah, the MOP Remix just happening is a problem. The problem is leveling. I wanted to try, but yeah, the leveling in Mr. Pandaria takes forever too. That's tough. I suspect they won't do any more classics after this.
Well, I think maybe they would do a Legion. I don't see them doing WoD.
Do you think, would they do a Legion with Legion Remix coming out in the next few months?
Yeah, I think Legion would just do numbers still anyway.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know if I have time to play that shit.
You don't, but a lot of people would just play that because a lot of people would go back just to. For a lot of people,
Yeah, but
it's
Midnight-
their favorite their class has ever been for them.
Okay.
For a lot of people.
1 raid out of the 3 are out on MOP. Okay. MOP was a fine expansion, but it's retail, not classic. Yeah, I think at this point, when it comes to Mr. Pandaria, it's much, much, much further away toward the retail pendulum swing rather than classic. Because constantly, as players, as World of Warcraft players, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going back and forth like this, right? Retail, classic, retail, classic. And, it's, Dragonflight, and then we'll go classic, and then, this, and then TBC, and then whatever, and then Wrath. And now it's at the point to where it's not really swinging that far anymore. It's more retail than it is classic, and that's why they're trying to release, hardcore servers, anniversary realms, this, and that. But even then, those aren't really much, and they're not performing that well at all because people have already been there, done that. So now they're at this crossroads where, people love classic, but they want something more from classic. They don't want Mr. Pandaria. They don't want Cataclysm. They don't want XYZ. They want vanilla expanded. They want more from Vanilla WoW or TBC.
I think, and it's kind of, I've changed my opinion. You know what would really change my opinion? Because I used to think classic, progression servers should just keep going. Just let them keep doing, let those people keep playing their characters. But after logging into Mr. Pandaria for 15 minutes, I was like, nah, man. Nah, it for real. And I don't mean to offend anyone who's enjoying MOP if you are, but it just felt like I'm playing a bad version of retail.
Yeah.
With old character portraits and models and flipping when you cast your spell. It just felt, man, it just wasn't for me. And listen, if you like it, that's cool. But it just feels bad.
I don't even play Classic. If I wanted that, I would just play Ascension. Yeah, I feel like at this point, even now, when it comes to just straight vanilla, there's other options out there that people are more interested in. Other people. What are the Turtle WoW, and then what's the new one that just came out? The
Epoch, which got taken down. It's not even up again yet.
Yeah, it's been down for a month or weeks, and
yeah,
that's not even working. So the audience is definitely there when it comes to wanting a sort of classic plus variant, but it's not possible right now. I think right now they're just focusing a lot of resources and time and investment into retail WoW, which, what the fuck is Turtle WoW? It's just another version of classic where they add
private
stuff.
server, man.
Yeah, it's a private server. And Retail WoW has been funding shit like this for a good minute now. Like, especially the classic stuff and everything. It like, retail has a piss ton of players. Piss ton. We're talking about millions of people just simply doing Mythic Plus every single week. Let alone, that's not even millions of people subbed. Because not everybody does Mythic Plus every week, man. Not everyone does that. So, the amount of player base from retail is drastic, and it could push them in a direction to where they say, hey, Classic Plus, there's an opportunity. There is an audience who want it, because obviously there is. Everyone would love to try and play Classic Plus. I would too. I mean, everyone I know would.
If they did it and they announced that it was going to be not a season and a thing that was going to last forever.
By the way, I heard about that, Leary. The WoW token thing. That's interesting.
Yeah, if they announced it was, okay, this is Classic Plus, and we're going to just keep expanding on it. Your characters are not going to do anything. The amount of people that at least would go back for launch would be monumental.
Yeah.
It would be ridiculous. Do I think it would last? No, because a lot of people think they want, like, they think they do, but they don't with Classic.
Oh, are you whipping that out? You think you do, but you don't?
I mean, just look even in 2019, the amount of people who said, I'm Classic forever, they got to level 30, never played the fucking game again.
That's crazy.
Right? Shit, we had friends who we used to play with back in the day who got to level 30, couldn't even get to the Night Elf zone where we were, and just never just quit. Logged back in. And then just stopped, like, that's it. So,
Listen, there's obviously an audience for it. Do you guys talk about the drama with people carrying over everything from Classic to Retail Realms? I don't think it will happen or should happen. Ooh, when it comes to what, like transmog and collections? No, I think it should, because they earned it. Either way, they earned it.
As a Shadow Priest player for my whole life who went and leveled the Shadow Priest in vanilla and got my Anathema, fucking hope they do.
Yeah, no, they deserve it. I think they deserve it. When it comes to, like, gold or anything, no, they shouldn't. I don't think they should at all. When it comes to achievements, those should carry over, maybe. I'm not sure about achievements, but I would say pets, mounts. Kyrias, thank you for the follow. Appreciate. Oh, and the Prime, thank you so much. Double down on that. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the love. I think it should. I mean, you bust your ass either way in World of Warcraft to earn something.
Well, they're gonna have to give a lot of those classic players incentive to come to retail, right? So they're gonna let them, if they're gonna move their characters over to retail, they're gonna let them have the shit they earned.
I'm honestly,
and who cares? What, we have some people who are rocking up on Grand Marshal gear or
why
a
would I
Karaji
care?
battle
The more
tank.
coming to retail, the better. Who am I to gatekeep?
Who cares?
Bro, you deserved it. You put in the work. Have it. Whatever. It is what it is. Like, I wish they'd pull over the mounts, T-Mogs, and achievements from my old account. Yeah, that'd be sick. No, it's just interesting, man. And ladies and gentlemen, looking at this chart, it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad. I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of raid logs throughout the entirety of the week. I mean, you could just see right here, like, this was classic, the beginning of everything.
To be fair,
the drop into TBC, into Wrath.
Vaults is totally not like the raid people are excited for with Mop.
Kata.
Like, people wanted to go to Mop for Throne of Thunder and Siege.
It's half of the participation of Cataclysm launch. Wow. That is low. That is absolutely low, and it kind of sucks to see. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Really quick, also, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are interested, we are going to be making shirts live here tonight. We technically filled out all our orders. So if we get 5 orders tonight, whether it be separate orders, whatever the case may be, bundle, whatever, we will be making it live in studio tonight, on stream, hanging out and goofing off, showing you how the process is done, because we don't outsource anything. We make it live here with you guys. So check it out. Check out the merch. I'm sure you guys will be interested. Good deals going on with the bundles and everything.
Well, I mean, they could put something. Well, it says the date in the achievement when you got it. So obviously, if they got it in 2019, then they got it for Classic, and who cares?
Yeah, I agree. I don't see a major issue when it comes to that. Moving into it as well, but I want to see some of these comments. I think the real reason is Mop is basically retail and Classic Joys have fallen off. I could agree. It released very close to a retail major patch. Throne of Thunder is when Mop rating got way better. Agreed.
Yeah,
Wild decision to release is so close to a major retail patch. Agreed. They need to give the Chinese Classic Plus servers. Wow. Yeah. This is a big one. This is a really good take.
By the way,
I don't know.
I think that's the best idea for
That's
Classic
the best
Plus.
thing for Classic right now in general,
But
to keep
that's-
it alive.
If that's what they come out with Classic Plus, I don't know who could be mad at that. You
No,
literally just get
everyone
to
would be
play. How? You get to play.
Everyone would be mad.
They're not gonna.
They want something brand new.
I don't care.
Yeah, but it's not about what you care about.
But nothing that they're gonna make is gonna be better than what they did back in 2004 to 8.
I agree.
They're not gonna
But
make.
guess what? I'm not the convoluted, brain-warped Classic player who thinks they're going to make 10
no
new
offense.
continents and a brand new
And
expansion
maybe
for
they
them.
could add some things like they did for Sod, but look at what happened at the
All right,
end of Sod.
it's time to say something really serious that no one wants to say. No matter what they put out for Classic Plus, the Classic player base is not going to be happy. Let's just say it. Let's keep it what it is. Let's be real about it.
No, they're not announcing Classic Plus at Gamescom. It will be at next year's BlizzCon. If they announce it at Gamescom, I'd be very surprised.
Keep it alive. Well, okay. If you don't think this is a keep it alive moment, brother, look at the freaking chart. You think this isn't a keep it alive moment? 150,000 raid logs on the opening week?
That's only gonna go down, bro.
Buddy, there's over 2.2 million Mythic Plus logs on the opening week of a season. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the premier endgame content for Classic World of Warcraft. I don't know what you're going on about. It is a keep it alive moment for Classic because this is the only Classic shit alive. I mean, sure, you have Anniversary, but even then, people aren't really playing that.
I don't know what anniversary raid logs are looking like.
This shit
I know
ain't
that
looking
Sod-
good.
I know Sod is dead at what? I think it had 2,000 logs.
I think Classic, the best thing for that entirety right now would be releasing those sort of China realms where they have everything going on, whether it's vanilla, TBC,
Bro.
or Wrath, and the raids rotating every week. That's a great idea.
That
Shit, I
is
might
insane.
participate in that.
Bro, that is insane.
I might, and I like genuinely, no bullshit, I might level up a character and I'd participate in that. Why wouldn't I?
Bro.
That sounds like fun.
What do you mean? I'm about to fire up the NordVPN and make a Chinese WoW account right now.
5-man versus 20 to 30-man, 1/4 the number of runs. You just owned your own comments. Yeah, but you're still not understanding. You can have alternate characters on this too, and because okay, Mythic Plus is in many people's eyes the premier endgame content because it's the like one of the most played things. And you can do that repetitively, yeah, sure, but it's the same concept for Mr. Pandaria and just Classic in general. After you do your raid, there's nothing to do all week. So what you do is you get an alternate character and you go raid again. So you would do 2, 3, 4 raids in rotation because that's the only thing there is to fucking do. I don't know about you guys, in Classic, in TBC, and in Wrath, I'm raiding on 2, 3, 4 characters at once because that's the only thing to do. I do more raiding in Classic than I do Mythic Plus on retail. So technically the numbers for me skew in Classic's favor, maybe not in everyone's favor, but in Classic's favor. And by the way, I don't need to get into the discussion of how much more logs there are for retail rating compared to Mr. Pandaria. I'm not sure. What do you mean I still haven't got all the mogs available? I mean, sure, but I'm just talking about in the general sense of raw content to complete. Like raw content. There's not much. This is why after Warlords of Draenor, they realized they need something more to keep people around to play every week, and that was the innovation and creation of Mythic Plus and why it was even concepted in the first place. How can we keep people around with low barrier to entry with things they can spam every week? Mythic Plus, it's 5-man content. Go do it over and over again. That's why it's there. You know what I mean? Guys, right? Hence why I don't play old X-Packs. Even though I love Classic is done with when you're done with the leveling. Vanilla, TBC is a different story because there's multiple raids. You got Karazhan, plus like the other 3 raids. So the first tier in TBC, in my opinion, is a shit ton of fun. Ali, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing? Always looking sharp in the profile picture. Love to see it. There's a lot of people not doing Mythic Plus on retail. Exactly. So the argument could go both ways, though. My point is, nothing's going to change the fact that this shit is not looking good, buddy. This shit is dying.
I think it's okay, but I think it's okay for Classic to take a step back. But they do need to take a step back and figure out the future of Classic.
It's a reevaluation angle.
Which they need to...
Pet battles is crazy.
They really need to, take a step back and think, okay, are we doing
Heroic
Are
Dungeons
we doing
is
WAD? Are we gonna try to get to Legion? Should we just skip WAD, go to Legion?
Heroic Dungeons.
Should we go all in on Classic Plus? Shit, maybe they just release very soon the same server they did in China here, and let people do that for the next year.
By the way, that's what I think they should do. They should hype up the release at Gamescom. They should announce it. They did some testing in China. They like the performance. They like everything, and say, hey, guys, in 2 months from now, guess what we're doing? We're going to release these classic servers from China, and be ready.
Bro, those servers would,
By the way,
would blow up.
They would blow the fuck up.
Because people
and
could play Wrath, they could play TBC, and they could play Classic.
The content would be insane.
Yeah.
I would make a second channel dedicated to Classic for that. 100%.
I want Blizzard to roll out WoW integrated with Unreal Engine.
Daddy, no.
I actually think that would be bad.
Yeah, I think that's sadly not a good idea.
That's how you kill the aesthetic of WoW.
Sure, the visuals would look cool at first, but that shit would get real old real fast. I've played a lot of MMOs recently where it's in Unreal slop engine, and yeah, that shit has no soul to it.
Everyone would play WoD. WoD is goated, best raids. WoD has great raids, but
zero content.
If you think the community perception alone would make it so no one would fucking play WoD, you're way...
I agree, Ollie.
People don't even understand that WoD's raids are good because they just didn't play it, and they pair it at what everyone else says of it just being a shit expansion, and that's just their opinion on it automatically, and they will not touch it.
Yeah.
But you're right. WoD raids are dope. Blackrock Foundry is dope.
Yeah. I would love to experience those because I never really got to when I was younger. All I did was PvP, so I would love to dive into those, but the truth of the matter is WoD isn't going to save this chart. This chart is only going to go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Except for maybe if you're
Throne of Thunder will
Legion.
give it a little boost, maybe.
Sure, but I'm just talking about in the overall, like, I'm not talking about a spike here like this, or a spike here, or a spike. I'm talking about, like, the vast bulk of the chart. This is what I'm talking about. And, no, it's going to stay here. Maybe you'll get a spike here, but it's dropping. It's going to drop. WoD suffered from content droughts. Yes. Twitter integration.
No, the gameplay.
Let's go, baby.
All of the stuff that was in WoD was good. The raids were good. Very good, actually. But
a lot of people like Throne of Thunder, by the way, Michael. A lot of people that did it. I didn't do it, so I couldn't really...
Throne of Thunder is known as one of the best raids of all time.
That's crazy. I didn't even know. Okay, I think when it comes to Twitter and information like this, I think we're kind of good. Once again, I think the only way to save Classic moving forward is these sort of progression realms across Classic, TBC, and Wrath that are going on in China right now as we speak. It's obvious that they're doing a test to see the community's perception based on it. And I think there's a good opportunity here. I think it could fill that Classic gap until we reach Classic Plus on the announcement sometime next year at BlizzCon and go from there. Mega, what's going on? Good looking. How are you doing?
Mega, what's going on, man?
Of course, numbers fall. We have season 3 right around the corner.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
And that's
bad. It's like shit timing.
Bad timing. Yeah, bad timing across the board. We also had Mop Remix last year. I got my Mop fix that I wanted last year with Remix. I'm okay. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move on to the next segment. It's time to get down and dirty because it's time for a freak out. All right, it's time for the Forum Freakout, where we pull the wildest, saltiest, and most unhinged takes from the WoW community. From rage posts to Reddit meltdowns, nothing here is safe from the Freakout. Let's get into it. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we dive into the forums, get into everything, get into the nitty-gritty, see what's going on when it comes to the community, and get into the freak out of everything going on as you will. Let me get to the list here in a second, and let me get it on screen for you guys. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. What are we having for dinner tonight? Shit, I just had, what did I just eat? Oh, a quesadilla. Steak quesadilla from Tijuana Flats. It was delicious.
Nice.
Very good.
I actually made tacos tonight.
Delicious. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Reshinor, can we please not have a world boss that spawns hundreds of ads? My PC can't handle the 40-man raid with that many ads, and I refuse to believe I'm the only one in this situation. The encounter's entirely too long. 15 minutes for a world boss. Really? Yeah, no. Silly design. Remove the immunity. Fly across the phase. Please Please.
By the way, it's not an immunity. What they expect is for you to have like half the raid not in phase diving and half in phase diving so that you could always hit him.
Gotcha. Very interesting. Further to, can we please not put slots in that are taken by seasonal items? Like, why does this boss drop a Warbound Waste? That I could agree. I could agree on that, on the waste part. I'm not going to even bother with this world boss. Between this and the 20-minute fights, it's just not worth doing. Well, they did just nerf it also. You know what I mean? Like, they just nerfed it. Like, the other day. So, I mean, we'll have to see. The edits are great, by the way. Who does them? I do. It's all in-house. Everything's done in-house. But apparently I'm a greedy asshole because I want people to have merch. So, I don't know.
You are.
What it is. I'm a greedy piece of shit.
Yes, you are.
Who spews out merch and Twitch numbers. Agreed. The fight was ridiculously long. It was long, I will say.
Yeah, it's long if no one's in phase
but
diving and do it wrong.
We also don't know how... we didn't know how to do the fucking boss. So, half the time, we're not even hitting him. You know what I mean? So, you know, get in phase diving and pump the guy. Go in there with the raid. I don't know. I do think it should be even easier because world bosses at this point aren't like what they were back in the day. They're obviously not. I don't know. It's kind of tough, you know? Something you only need to do once a week, but it's a huge lag spike for the zone whenever you're fighting him. Really? Is that true? Huge lag spike for the entirety of the zone? Okay. Oh, this is a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this one. No.
Oh, got
no,
deleted?
This was going to be such a good one. I was so excited for it. Damn, someone deleted it already. Fuck. That was going to be such a good form, dude. Okay. Let's get into it. Dear World of Warcraft developers, stop making bugs Wait, what? Stop making bugs make their way onto retail. Please take the retail servers offline and actually fix it. I'm not your guinea pig. That's what's up. It's not deliberate. That's why they're bugs. What the fuck? Yo, I love that. That's such a good, like, smart thing to say. Hey, don't put bugs in your game. What are you doing? What are you thinking? I don't want to play with bugs. You're an idiot.
Why did you...
What?
Why did you design these bugs?
Oh my God, Blizzard, why would you leave these in? Bro, do you not know how game design works in general? It's not intentional. They don't want people to play with shit broken. Like, I'm absolutely enjoying this escape button randomly doesn't work bug. Oh God. It was deliberate when they deleted their QA staff. Okay, man. Ghost of Koresh makes WoW unplayable. He's right, though. They have no QA. They should call a pest control company for all the bugs. That's crazy. I mean, the thing is, though, is like, I will say the launch of this season has been a bit laggy for people. Me, it hasn't been at all because I'm on an RP realm and everything's worth pretty much buttery smooth on my end only. I can't speak on everybody else, so I don't know. Read what the bug going on right now that people reported months ago. They're not bugs, they're features. Yes, but why? But why have bugs? Though Mob has been an absolute mess on that front. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not aware of the community perception of everything going on, but I'm gonna be honest. I haven't experienced really any problems so far.
We play on an RP server that's not full, so it's like,
oh, shirt arrived. A Farian, let's go, baby. W. Sky and his buttery smooth RP server.
Yeah, and by the way, it's the reason
Let's go.
It's the reason I made sure we were on an RP server is that like we don't really have to deal with any of that shit ever on launch of expansions, unless we get invited to someone else's group that's in a server and then we get full. Like when we're just on the server we play on, expansion launches are smooth. Everything is smooth.
Everything's been smooth for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like AQ up in here apparently. I guess so. 11.2 was buggier than Ash Kahet. Wow, I didn't know that. I don't know. I love bugs. They give the game some kind of vibe. Dumb shit happens all the time. Yeah, the problem is today's day and age, people don't like it. People are going to freak out.
I do occasionally like when you'll see someone like floating on something, like flying on something that they shouldn't be, and it's like clipping, and they're like, I don't know.
That's funny. So many launches in the past were way worse. Oh, absolutely. Like, not even close. High latency and random dismounts on Soar. That's never happened to me. You Soar so far you end up disconnecting the server. Don't play patch day. Something Scorpion. What? I think I replied to the wrong person. That's crazy. I have to go to the... What the fuck is wrong with people, bro? I have to go to the bathroom and I'm going to bed. Why are you fucking posting this?
Why not?
No, why?
Well, if you're in the middle of a conversation with someone on the forums, you gotta let them know you're leaving.
Gotta take a pee-pee.
Yeah.
Gotta go to bed.
As a matter of fact, I gotta take a pee-pee. I'm leaving.
Yo, what is going on? Yeah, but just log out. You're a grown adult.
No.
It all feels deliberate when they say, please come play the PTR after apologizing for how bad the previous patches have been bug-wise, only to then turn around and ignore the bug reports from the PTR. Bugs I personally reported made it live, and not just me, others reporting the same. Okay. Quick 5-minute bio break? Yeah, for real. While players are weird people, exactly. Many of my characters on a high population server, so I expect a lag. His mom said go to bed. He isn't a grown adult. Freaking Jesus Christ. That is wild, bro. I don't know.
Also, yeah, there was a DDoS attack on Tuesday.
Was there really?
On launch day.
I didn't even know that. I remember when I pointed out very early into Blizzard unionizing that QA had taken a nosedive, and people called me crazy. Now here we are. It's still absolutely terrible quality assurance, thanks to the team completely ignoring all the bug reports. Okay, all right. Wow. Seems like people are pretty pissed right now, Lance.
It's crazy. I haven't experienced anything, and I know it's just because of, the situation I put myself in.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't deal with what a lot of people deal with.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, just want to quickly state really quick, guys, the merch is live. I can't make this shit up.
Don't put that on there. People are gonna...
Guys, the merch is live. If we get 5 orders tonight, fuck the 5 orders. I'll make any orders live tonight. I don't care, bro. We'll make it live.
Shit.
Yeah. Lance, I just went there.
You can't post your links on your own stream. Stop.
That's
enough.
it. You know what? I heard enough for you. Ladies and gentlemen,
don't do it.
Roll the ad, baby! It is absolutely official. The merchandise is live. Season is about to launch. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't make this up. We got to come together as a community. We got to dive into this together as a team, a community, a guild. And maybe even a friendship, if you guys are into that sort of thing with me. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, all jokes aside, the Y2J Comeback Kids music, it was in there. We got bundles out. We've shipped over 50 orders in the last week and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot make this stuff up. The people are loving it. Check it out in the Discord. They're showing off their shirts, and they're going to be wearing them on Raid Day. Guys, get the shirt. You wear the shirt. You wear it for Raid Day. You support the guild. You support the studio, the funding, everything going on, the quality stuff here, and you help a little boy's dream like mine come true. Check out the shirts. I promise you won't be disappointed. If we get an order, I got a special animation for you guys. I love you so much. Appreciate the love.
I don't know the exact time, but me and Sky are going to log in together. I'll start posting in guild chat who wants to come. And we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on all day. I'm gonna be on all day tomorrow. Bro, I haven't been able to really sink my teeth in the patch. So CBK shirts equals picking up bitches. That's crazy. I haven't been able to log into the patch, so just check it out,
guys. If you buy this shirt, Chris Jericho will follow you around, and he'll give you a Walls of Jericho if you ask.
Hell yeah. Lance, you want to take this one?
Yeah. Ugh. Season 3.
Oh, God.
Dude, I just want to do Mythic Plus and Raid. Why are you making me do Campaign and World Quest and all this other crap? I don't want to do it. So far, I've played the new season for 2 hours, and I've heard the name Kresh. Just Kresh, by the way, like the turtle from Wailing Caverns. Like 100 times. Am I supposed to care? Are we in a virtual synagogue? It's fucking crazy, sorry.
Whoa.
It's just the same thing. Sparks are literally a different color.
Oh, you shut your mouth and you know your role, baby boy. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I think it's official. I'm going to double check right now. But I think we may have just gotten an order. Oh, we did, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, roll the
got another one.
Music. Roll the music, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some ones in the chat.
Who's got 2 back-to-back?
Put your ones up, ladies and gentlemen. Because we just got an order. Sane, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Yo, I won't say your name, but
Yeah, don't say it.
girl, you know who you are. Shout out to you. Love you guys so much. Appreciate the love. We just got it. We're officially making a shirt order tonight. If you guys want to get your orders locked and loaded, the merch is now live. I'm making it here tonight. If you guys want to get your shirts ordered, I'm making them live on stream, goofing off, showing you guys how the process is done. Lance, continue.
Mega, message me before you order. Message me, Mega. Okay. Where was I?
Mythic Dungeons are face
The
roll.
Mythic Dungeons are face roll. Only difficulty I have is keeping up with the players who already did the dungeons 1,000 times on the PTR. So I have to watch all the videos beforehand and magically know the dungeons and all their skips before it's even released. And this guy's just complaining and complaining.
Jesus Christ.
Why get rid of Bubbles? He wasn't even hard. To see him get removed is hilarious. The game is not difficult, but if I don't want to sit through hours of videos just to play. I'm over it already. To sit there and redo all my add-ons again, nah, I'm done. I might try again in a few weeks when there's actually something to do rather than a treadmill, just to get into groups. I did it already in prior seasons. I just want my Mythic Plus back.
Yo, Koozie, is that you? This guy can't stand.
Damn. Anyone in the Austin area want to play some board games at Emerald? Dude, I wish I was in the Austin area. Wait, is there beer involved? Trojan, is there fucking beer involved?
Does this guy play or just post and complain?
Wait, how many posts he got?
Actually, good point. 269. It's actually not a lot.
It's not that bad.
That guy definitely plays DPS Warrior for keys. He's pissed. Yo, this guy's mad that they got rid of Bubbles. He's mad that the sparks are a different color. Yo, this guy is pissed. He just wants to get back into Mythic Plus. He's over the add-ons, having to re-download it. Yo, this guy is pissed.
Yeah, bring back Bubbles, you know?
Holy shit. Maybe because most of the game happens outside of dungeons and raids, and the only reason people do dungeons raids exist are because of the campaign. Bro, this is nuts. Homie sounds single as fuck. Where's that a thing? Board games and beer? Yeah, I think so. It's in Austin. That's crazy. I don't know. But Sky didn't read my other thing that directly talked. Oh shit, did I miss it?
Trojan, guild meetup. Hear me out.
Oh shit.
We rent out a hall. Board games, brews, World of Warcraft.
Slappy hands, pimp hands. Oh, oh, pimp hands is fucking crazy to say. Shit, I want them. Tell them about Curse Forge. Nah,
Yeah,
leave them out.
This guy's still updating add-ons the old-fashioned way, bro.
He's manually deleting everything and dragging it in the file folder.
Did I get everything?
Yo, this guy's going through it. This guy honestly thinks that Mythic Plus is the only thing to do.
You're gonna live stream that if that happens? You mean if we rent out a hall and do board games and brew?
Hell
if
yeah.
we rent out a hall and do board games and brew and you're not there, Mega, I'm coming. I'm coming
whipping
to
your
Alaska
ass.
and I'm killing you.
Wait, settle down on that. Wait, I don't know if we can say that on stream.
In Minecraft.
There we go. Now he's learning. How dare you make me suffer through story before I complete Mythic Plus over and over again. It's disgusting. Puh. Yo, does he realize this is an MMORPG? Damn, he needs to go play that game. What's it called? The one that's straight Mythic Plus only?
Oh, Fellowship.
Fellowship, yeah. He should just go play that. Some people only play for Mythic Plus.
That came out yet?
No.
Fellowship?
No, it's not. But yeah, a lot of people only play for Mythic Plus. This guy's just got to play Fellowship and nothing else. Yeah, exactly. Bro, this guy don't like this shit at all because for some reason, thinks people still care about the world and story of the game. Just give me the gameplay already. Start that PvP season up.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like people who just do arenas and just do Mythic Plus are very similar, right? Like they just want to do
what they want to do, and that's what they think
that
the
is
game,
their game.
Yeah.
Yeah, their version of World of Warcraft is just Mythic Plus or it's just PvP. And listen, if you play that way, that's cool. If you enjoy the game that way, but for me, I mean,
bro, a ginormous part of the game.
I like it all.
Yeah, for me is campaign. I love doing the campaign. I love raids. I even like to dabble in Mythic Plus, even though it pisses me off. I like to dabble in... I like everything. I like to do everything. I like delves. I like transmogs. I just like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
This person only likes PvP. Go play Call of Duty if that's the case.
Or League.
If you only like Mythic Plus, go play Fellowship. I mean, you don't have to play an MMO. What campaign? You mean the girl fanfic? All right, settle down, Ophelia. Just ignore everything and do Mythic Plus and raids in a week, and then problem solved.
I mean, yeah. Or
it literally comes out next week.
Yeah, it's next week.
I don't know. There's more to WoW than just PvP and Mythic Plus. Absolutely. Am I crazy? I do Mythic Plus, Mythic raiding, PvP, collecting everything, delves. That's what I'm saying. I do everything. I've been playing this game for 16 years. I love it. Yeah, I've been playing since I was 7, 8 years old. Since TBC, whenever that is. So, Jesus. I don't know what to say. Yeah, but late TBC we were playing. But either way,
maybe 2007?
2007. I don't know, bro. I don't play World of Warcraft for one version of content. And honestly, that's what's kind of like broadened my horizon on the game. I used to only play for PvP, and I used to get bored and quit every season very fast. Now that I actually enjoy the content, I do raiding, I do some PvP, I do delves, I do a little this, a little that.
I mean, this is the first expansion I haven't even thought about taking a break from the game. Like, I've never thought of this whole War Within. I've never been like, yeah, you know what? I need to just put it away for a minute.
You play WoW for the entire bit of content. I agree. I mean, why else would... I don't even know... Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about. Is that what's his face from?
Skeletor?
Yeah, Skeletor from what's the show? Is it He-Man?
No, Master of the Universe.
I like the...
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool icon. A profile pic. You're kind of acting like this is the only fun thing in your life. I wish Mythic Plus was available now, too, but it's 1 week. Yo. Yeah, freaking out and panicking, going to the forums saying this game sucks,
also,
and complaining about everything because...
We knew this was going to happen. When they announced the patch. When they announced it, we knew they were doing this week.
Bro, what are you going on about? Are you gonna make it?
Side quests are my favorite part of the game. Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Holy shit. I like lore. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm cooked for thinking that. Orton has been the most hooked I've been since WoW, since TBC2 lol. No breakpoint. Yeah, same.
Crazy thing is, I really believe, and this is obviously like just me coping, but I believe the War Within is gonna be the weakest of the trilogy in this.
I hope. I mean,
in the saga,
obviously, but I think Midnight's actually gonna be the peak out of the 3, in my opinion. Have not quit. I've never been playing since 2004. Wow. Most X packs I quit for a while. Same. Been playing for 19 years since I was 22 years old. This has been most of my life. Exactly. And I mean, literally me. I've grown up on World of Warcraft. It pays my bills. It got me a car. It got me my own home. Takes care of me and my loved ones if I need to take care of anyone.
Bro,
WoW literally is my entire life.
I literally don't remember my life without WoW.
Yes.
I don't. My earliest memories
are World
WoW
of Warcraft.
Is there.
Yeah, are World of Warcraft for me, yeah.
I could remember times in my life based on the expansion that was going on at the time.
Yes.
It's like, I'll be like, oh man, yeah, remember that thing? What expansion was going on? Oh yeah, that was Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I took a break for the first time since 04 from Star to Shadowlands, came back for SOD, started retail back up for the War Within, and have been sucked in again. Oh, absolutely. They identify as their Warcraft OCs. Shadowlands and Dragonflight? Yeah, I'll ditch that. Game Breaker TV, someone else remembers Coltrane Fortune Cookie say I missed... I don't even know what you just said, buddy. Lance?
Remember, there was someone from... I forgot what YouTube channel that was back in the day. Was it Hengist, who during like Cataclysm, he went up to the
mana pies?
Yeah, he went up to McDonald's drive-thru and was trying like, I get some conjured mana pies.
Yeah.
And he was trying to order them. Like,
people back then loved it. They thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
I thought I was cracking up.
I probably would think it's funny right now if I watched it.
I was like, oh my god, he didn't just say that, did he? He said mana pies at the drive-thru. What? Yo, this guy's crazy, like, bro. All right, let's settle down. This guy goes, I think this guy's being super dramatic, but that's a weird take. I think the story is awful and I avoid it as much as I can, but I have a blast playing WoW. All right, that's a fair take. If you don't like the story, you don't like the story. I mean, Mythic Plus is trash. W take. I'm not being overly dramatic. What part of the game do you enjoy? One hitting everything, interrupts and defenses don't matter. Ugh, it's literally just Season 2 reskin. 10,000 posts. Or 200 posts. I don't understand this guy. I mean, do you like the game? If you're saying it's a read skin, just, you don't have to play.
Well, he likes Mythic Plus. So he likes that. Whatever, you know. They really, by the way, the one that got deleted was it was
best
a
one,
real
yeah.
freak out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I was really excited for that one. I saw a little bit of it the other day,
sucks.
but I didn't get to finish it. Mythic Plus is the entire season I still play. In 20 years, I've never paid attention to the story.
By the way, I will be honest with you. A lot of World of Warcraft players
Don't give a shit.
don't know anything that's going on in the story. They've never known. The only story they might have known a little bit
It's Arthas.
was Arthas because of Warcraft 3.
Yeah. I can see that.
That's most World of Warcraft players. So the ones who say that, oh, the game is the soy or
Woke?
they don't
What is he
know
expecting?
what's going on anyway.
I'm not sure. I mean, listen, if you only like playing Mythic Plus, which I know a lot of people, one of my really good friends, Kuzi, he really only likes to play Mythic Plus.
Kusi Gang.
And that's cool. But like, there's some people going on the forums telling everyone, yeah, everything is trash. This is ass. I'm upset because I have a week off from Mythic Plus. Bro, do you and your family / wife, partner, whatever, a favor? Get outside, go on a date, take a shower, hit the gym a couple times, and refresh, right?
Meal prep for your Mythic Plus journey.
Yeah, I mean, think of it like an expansion launch. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what... like, it's crazy. It's a little crazy to me. I don't know. We're going to complain that we have a week off from the season. And then to cap it off, he's complaining about the sparks changing colors and like it being this and that. Like,
Shower? Hell no.
I don't know. Rating in Mythic Plus is literally the smallest percentage of WoW players.
I wouldn't go that far.
I
but
wouldn't. I would say the majority of WoW players are rating in Mythic Plus, actually. I think that's the majority, but there's a really good chunk that don't do that at all, that just do transmog, collections,
delves
pets, delves.
Are up there.
Like, there's a lot of people that just do that. You know what I mean?
Delves are up there.
When you put legendary items behind a quest chain that is tied into a god-awful story, you bet your butt I'm forced to do it. It's not a legendary. Artifact Cloak. Artifact Cloak. And I think it's like... How long is the quest chain? Maybe half an hour?
To get that cloak? Yeah, it's not long.
Half an hour?
Yeah, it was pretty
Maybe
fast.
max an hour? I mean, I'd say the minority is in retail in general. Oh, buddy.
What do you mean?
Blaine, I might have to pull up the stats.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm curious, Blaine. What do you mean?
Always gonna ask. I love the Mog now from the Delves. Oh yeah, no, the new Delve Mogs are nice, especially the cosmetic like headpieces and shoulders are really cool.
You know those little flicker portals that spawn in the delves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on my rogue and just kept going in and out and like farming it for undercoin. Like literally just run up to it, click it, leave dungeon, instant teleport out, go back in, and I got the headpiece from it.
Yeah, I got a headpiece.
Oh, nice. That shit's dope, dude. High-end mythic keys are a challenge, that's for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. The story doesn't take long at all. Yeah, I don't know why we're tripping out that we have to do this for something that gives you some good power. I mean, what do you want Blizzard to do? Not like, oh.
If you think there's more people playing private servers in Classic, you're just mistaken, man. And it's not even really worth arguing. It's fine. But if you can't look at numbers and know that's wrong, then
ladies and gentlemen,
it is.
And this
That's
is
not even
well, I
worth
just want to know.
arguing.
I'm not the Messiah, and I know everything. I just want to ask the community of what they think. I'm not the guy who knows everything all the time. I don't want to pretend like I am. But do you guys think Classic and private servers has more player than retail players? In all honesty, like genuinely, no bullshit.
Bro, Project Epoch, which was like super hyped, I think had like 30,000 people trying to log in and they just couldn't even do it. And that would be considered insane.
My personal 9 out of 10 people I know are playing. Well, yeah, I just think that's
sure.
your.
Is that because but you can't. That's like anecdotal evidence because the people you know.
normal guy.
You have to you can't look at your anecdotal evidence and think that that's right.
Normal guy. Yo,
No.
by the way, we were doing a serious deep dive topic in the YouTube earlier. We were diving into that big time when it comes to the third spec of Demon Hunter. I mean, we'll talk about it to wrap up the stream, but we were thinking maybe it's going to come probably in the 0.5 patch or even 0.7, because doing the side quest in Koresh, it seemed very real. So if you want to check it out, we were going about it earlier in the stream. We deep dove for like maybe half an hour. Really good stuff. So you might want to roll back, but I mean, we're kind of moved on the show. That's kind of what I can give right now.
But the anecdotal evidence of people you know doesn't prove that Classic has more players at all. You just look at the numbers playing the game, like the numbers you have access to is much
well, I mean,
more valuable info.
I could just show you.
It's not even.
I'm gonna move on right after this, but I mean, I know you know mop numbers aren't looking good. This little bar right here is Mr. Pandaria. This one was Wrath the Lich King. This was Cataclysm. Or no, this was the update for Wrath for the last patch, and then this was Cataclysm, and now this is Mob. So the main servers for Classic are they're on Life Alert, and then not many people are playing Anniversary Realms because they already been there, done that, and that's about it for Classic. SOD is dead. SOD has I think less than 10,000 people logging in total throughout the week, so SOD is packed. In retail, there's millions of people doing just Mythic Plus every week.
I think there's more people playing Mythic Plus
than overall
logging
Classic.
into Classic.
Yeah.
So no, not just achievement farming and mount farming. So I mean, you could keep making up.
It's all right.
Stories in your head.
No, but it's okay. It's your opinion. You know,
cool.
You can go with your opinion. I'm gonna go based off just the data. And I'm just gonna go based off the community's perception. I mean, you go ask any Classic player how they feel about Classic right now. Classic is in probably the worst state it's ever been right now. It's in the worst state of it's ever been. I'm really hoping they announce those Chinese servers coming to
we're
NA.
both friends with like all of the big Classic creators.
Yeah, they DM us constantly telling us it's a code red, like nuclear meltdown alert, and they're pissed off. So
yeah,
it is what it is though. It's okay. I mean, as a retail player, I don't really pay mind to Classic really. This is the first time we spoke about Classic in maybe 6 months. Like, in all honesty, it seems like Classic players, I don't know, they like to talk about retail. I just like to play, I like to talk about WoW and my game that I'm playing. I don't really care to mind. The only reason I brought this up today in discussion was because it's something that's really important. It's a very important talking point because Classic is at an all-time low, and something's got to happen to bring it back to life because it's on Life Alert across the board. And 1,000% agree that's due to Blizzard failing the community. I don't know. I don't know. I
think the Classic community failed itself.
I think Classic players with Season of Discovery had so much hopes that it would be Classic Plus, and they brought themselves up to this idea.
But why would they think that when it was called Season of Discovery?
And this isn't... you know what? Fuck it. I'll just make the generalization. Well, Classic players are so convoluted in their head that they think this Classic Plus is like the next Messiah, and it's not even close to confirmed or official. No one even knows if they're working on it. So they put this idea in their head that SOD is like gonna be Classic Plus, and they're gonna continue to add to it. They had a 5-man team.
Greg, just so we're clear, by the way, I know that everyone wants to say AQ is like a slow time for vanilla. Anniversary servers rating wise it hasn't really even gone down. So,
I don't know. And
yeah, Classic will be big again eventually when they get a Classic Plus. But
when they get a Classic Plus, it will be nuclear, and I will be there. Everyone I know will be there. And
but there's also no winning with what class. Like in the long run, Classic Plus, it's not gonna win because everyone has a different idea of what it's supposed to be.
Classic Plus will make probably realistically 40% of the players happy.
It will have a nuclear launch. Everyone will go.
Yes.
And then half the people will be pissed off because it's not this. Half of them will be pissed off because it's not this.
If they change talents, people will be upset. If they leave talents the same, people will be upset. If they add class changes, people will be upset. If they add new races in Classic, people will be upset. If they add a new zone, people will be upset. If it's completely out of the vanilla world and it's a completely new world and a new continent, people will be upset. If they leave it on the new continent, people will be upset. There's no winning.
Yeah, there's no win scenario for
nothing.
Blizzard.
There's nothing that they're going to release that people are going to be ecstatic about and everyone's going to be happy. So, like I said, when it comes to retail WoW, I like playing retail because I know what I'm getting. I'm getting an update every 2 months. It's a major little 0.5, 0.7 or major patch. I know I'm getting an expansion every year and a half, whatever the case, how many months, whatever. And I know what I'm getting. On Classic, it's straight RNG. I'm rolling dice. I don't like that. I like consistency. I know what I know what I have to look forward to. I know the content that works. I know the content that I like doing. playing the game, doing my thing. I don't know. Playing old Xbox is like watching a movie that just got rebooted. Yeah, not looking good. That's a great point. Damn, I love that, Digital. I love that. Won't matter if it wins or not. Blizzard knows they don't need to win. Just there's something to keep chasing. Yeah, but then after that, there's no more chase. Classic is done. Unless it's... the only route I could see them going to where this thing keeps going after the launch is if it's a completely new version of World of Warcraft. It cannot be vanilla WoW. It has to be a brand new story where we don't go to Outland. It can't. You can't go to Outland because people just did that.
But the thing is,
you're gonna make a brand new World of Warcraft? That's
well, it's
just
not
classic?
even that. It's just like
what the fuck are you gonna do?
For them to justify not like making more content and not going to Outland, how do they win there? Because they're not going to make anything better than they did in TBC. It's not happening.
TBC and Wrath is too peak to be able to try to go in a different direction. There's just no winning, bro. I don't even want to think about being the creators and the directors and the design team for trying to figure out and going in that boardroom on what's going to happen.
Here's the thing, Blade. That you actually do think you... like when he said you think you do, but you don't, he was right. Because guess what? Every decision or the way the Classic community has played Classic since day one 2019, they have done everything they can to remove the friction of Classic.
Metafied. Big Frost Mage boosts. Big boosties. Parsing and numbers.
Summoning networks.
Sweats. Boost services. Yes, the summons. The world buff stacking. The chrono boons. That ain't Classic. That shit is just easy retail.
27 warriors in a raid to do 10 minutes.
I'm not going to invite you because you're a Ret Pally or you're a Shadow Priest or you're a Boomy.
WoW 2.0 is not going to be... it's not going to be a second game, by the way. When they make a WoW 2.0, like housing is the start of WoW 2.0.
Buying gold? Yeah, you're fucking cooked. Say what you want about retail, you don't need fucking $1 to play that game at a high level.
The community made it that way. So it's almost like when he said you think you do but you don't, he was right because they've done everything to prove him right. The majority of the Classic players.
Well, that's just also just how gaming has changed in general, though, right? Gaming has changed and been metafied in general. Like,
by the way, we are playing WoW 3. We could even be playing...
No, I would say this is 3.0.
No, this could be the start of 4.0.
You think so?
This trilogy could be the start of 4.0 even. But I think they're going to they will eventually, maybe at the end of the World Soul Saga, put in and use it as a marketing that this is WoW 2.0.
Yeah, I agree. Buy gold and complain about WoW token. Yeah, that shit is so cringe, bro. You guys don't even know how many Classic friends that I had that spent so much money on gold to play the game, and then they're gonna sit here and rag on retail about stuff. It's crazy. I've never seen... I feel like a lot of Classic players, they like to point the finger rather than just try to just enjoy what's actually going on. Like, yeah, but I have to buy gold because I have to do... Yeah, but you don't have to buy gold. You can clear the content unbuffed, unworld buffed. You don't need a Lionheart helmet to go clear MC. Why do you need Lionheart helm? And to spend fucking, 30 Arcanite bars? 20 Arcanite bars? Yeah, but you don't need it. For how much damage
and
boost?
Masters.
Dude, suck my balls. You don't need it. Stop with that BS excuse. It's cringe. You don't need Edgemaster's Handguard.
To be fair, Jungle, though, a lot of those games don't get metafied for the reason that they have to, like, they're just fighting to keep players playing the game at all. And those communities, because they're so tight-knit, are usually, you're going to meet the coolest, most kind people in there because they want any person that comes in, it's like, yo, we got to make them family so that they stay playing the game. And it's like those people are marketing the game for the company.
Yeah, you can clear Classic raids in greens and 20 people. Yes, I've literally seen it done. I saw Onyxia get cleared with 3 people. 3 individuals in Vanilla WoW. It was a hunter, a paladin, and
G-Money,
a warrior.
thank you, buddy. Have a good night.
Yo, G-Money, much love, dude. By the way, thank you so much for the Prime again. God bless you, buddy. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, man. Project 30 is the best version of Classic Plus I've seen. Fact. I do miss dungeon set gear. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother issue.
I hate that dungeon gear when it comes out in the
Yeah.
expansions is now just 3 different recolors. Ass.
I'm good. Too much info is released before the games are coming out. If we do, by the way, that's why I also love retail too, is because
Good night, Once Dead.
I love retail too because I don't know what's coming. I don't know what the best thing is right now. I don't know what the best build is. I don't know what this is yet. Sure, you give it a few weeks, people are gonna fucking figure it out. Sure, but bro, you try to go play classic TBC, bro. I remember before I even stepped in raid, someone I don't even know is telling me I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I just spent 5 days playing my character, leveling to 60. What do you mean I'm doing something wrong? Like, how the fuck would you know? Do you have one leveled? He's like, no. I saw the guide online.
You remember
like,
when you got the dragon,
whoa.
the DST on your red paladin because you won the role in that pug?
Yeah.
And they gave it to you, and then you got to Shatterer, and the guy started shitting on you for being a red paladin with DST.
Yeah. Got the Dragon Spine trophy, phase 1 of TBC. Some guy walked up to me, called me a bum, this, and that. I don't deserve it. It's a shame that someone like you got it. He's like, you probably don't even put up numbers. He looked up my parses. And he's like, you're putting up 60s and 70s. What a shame. And you're getting the best in slot trinket. I'm like, who the fuck are you? By the way, I've never had an interaction like that in retail. Where like people are like really pocket watching me and checking me out. Like,
I just think they don't even care.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People don't care in retail. Like, they don't. This is why Epoch was so hyped. The fact that they changed what we thought we knew to something completely new. Sure, sounds fun. If they can have a server that works. And it isn't fucking Monkey Bone. You want to go watch Brendan Fraser's Monkey Bone? Go play Project Epoch.
I like that movie, by the way.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I can't get behind private servers for just numerous reasons. One, it just seems like such a waste of time.
There's such a good reason. That shit can shut down any day. I will not waste my time on something that I can't keep.
Blizzard put out some sort of post recently that
I'm good.
They are gonna do something about these servers.
I think they should completely ban. I think they should release those little classic plus servers they're doing in China right now with
to hold people over.
They should release those and release them with no add-ons. No add-ons. Fuck off. You want classic? Go play classic. I would go play it. Give me the regular UI. Give me everything. I will go play it. Sure, I'm down. Let's play classic, guys. Let's not fucking do this ridiculous stuff. I mean, why not? No? You're not interested? Okay, then.
No, I would play that.
Then you don't actually want it. Because in retail, they could see your info before inviting you. True. Little they know that one day Sky himself will become the guide. That's actually very true. That's actually been very true. They care in retail. It took me a hot minute to move from a heroic to a mythic guild in Shadowland. Yeah, but mythic is the 1%. I mean, of course they're going to care. And by the way, in retail, the barrier to entry in retail in terms of difficulty and gear check is substantially harder and higher than classic. It isn't even close. You can go on a fresh character at level 60 and clear the raid. Like, easy. Easy, and just be fine. You'll be fine. Like, don't even trip. Don't even trip. It's a much different story for retail. Retail, it's a gear check, it's a knowledge check, and it is a massive skill check. You cannot fuck around in retail when it comes to the hardest content in the game. I can understand the allure of private servers, especially the free-to-play ones. They are usually made and run by fans, and they make good content for communities that are typically underappreciated by Blizzard. Sure, they can work, and they're up for more than a year, and the population doesn't die in a month. It sounds fun.
I think Turtle WoW is pretty admirable.
Sure.
They've been doing it for... Man, and there was times where... First couple of years, I think, they had like 30, 40 people on the realm, and they just kept making content and kept doing it. And they just kept slowly growing. So, like, I could appreciate what they've done.
Sure.
I probably would never play there, but it's pretty cool.
Fishin Heights? I don't even know what that is. What is that, Lance?
No idea.
So much more dodging shit in retail. Yeah, just everything. Yeah. Just everything in general. Warmane has been up for over 10 years and always max pop.
Sure. A lot of bots, a lot of Russians.
Yeah. And don't they have microtransactions on Warmane?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
They're
making bread.
Max servers, yeah.
You tried Kai Veza? Nah, I did not. Nah, I did not do Kai Veza. I'll wait for, like usual, mid to end of the season when I'm a little bit bored to dive into that. But ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, really quick, I do want to make some merch live on the show tonight, guys. I think I have one shirt to make.
No, I think we had 2 orders.
I think we only got one. If I'm not mistaken, buddy. If you guys are interested, I'm trying to make this shirt live. I say we just say screw it and make it happen. It's just a lot to set up. Why does it say Christopher's is unfulfilled?
I might not have.
Weird. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got a bundles going on right now. I'm wearing the shirt right now, as you guys can see, repping it. We sold over 50 shirts total since the season's launch. A lot of shit's going on. If you guys are interested, I'd be down to make it tonight. So definitely check it out if you're interested, man. I promise you guys are going to love it. Anyway, love the content, guys. Thanks for letting me pick your brains. Dude, of course. By the way, Blaine, I hope you know we're not trying to just shut down any opinions. First of all, it's good for content and just talking in general, but anytime, bro. Anytime.
Mega, you don't have to put in your real name if you don't want.
Goblin Cyberpunk Utopia. How interesting.
But you will for the billing info.
How interesting. I know, brother. It's good talk. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. And by the way, nothing is like tough love here. Just simply talking as lovers of World of Warcraft. Nothing more than that. We both love World of Warcraft. Everyone in this chat loves World of Warcraft. It's just passion on just slight frustration when it comes to Classic. I love Classic too, man. I played Vanilla. I played TBC. I played Wrath. I quit Kata. I did 2 hours in MoP. And I think that's a pretty big majority consensus on what's going on lately. So, didn't you say 5 shirts and you would do it live on stream? Honestly, at this point, I'm down to just do it right here, right now. Even if we get 2, I'm down. 1 is, I really can't. It takes 30 minutes to set up. 30 minutes to set up when I could just turn around and do it right there. I mean, you know. So if we get 1 more shirt order, guys, I'll just do it live on stream. I'll do it really, really quick. It won't be that much to set up. We'll goof off, we'll chat, and we'll get it done. I don't even think I need to change the camera angles. I could probably do it sitting down at this point if we get 1 more order. So if you guys are interested, check it out, the merch. We got a bundle going on for 50 Big Bones, custom Comeback Kid shirt for the patch going on right now in World of Warcraft. Guild-created shirts, and you could wear it for the raid, for patch day. If you guys are interested also, you could join the Discord and see all the people wearing their shirts. They're coming in, they're getting the orders, they're putting it on, they're sending in the pictures. And they're loving it, man. They're loving it. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that bad boy out. Anyways, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing this weekend? Did anyone do anything fun this weekend? Any plans? Anything exciting? What's been going on in your guys' brain? Did we get any good dinner tonight? What's going on? Fuck it, give me one. Oh, shit. Yo, Marquand, you get one? I will make it absolutely live for you right now, bro. 100%. I'll make it fucking live. Just watch Weapons in theaters. By the way, I heard that shit was good.
That's what I heard too.
I heard it was good. I can't go watch scary movies, though. My lady can't do scary movies. They cannot do scary movies. 32 Delves? Oh, my God. Yo, LL, you're crazy. You're crazy. I did 4 on each character for the hero vaults. Nah. Just got back from vacation. Damn, nice. Ooh. Oh, shit. Where'd you go? Went to the reptile show today. Oh, wait, ladies and gentlemen. Pause the music. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. Oh, shit. Guys. Oh, Blaine. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. We just got an order. Get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, put them ones up in the chat, baby. I am going to be making shirts tonight, right here, right now. Let's lock it the fuck in. Insane, dude. Little barbecue with friends? Okay. When saw AJR live? Wait. What's AJR? Lance, what is that? Waiting on the PTR right now for the boys to try out hard mode in our gear? Yeah. Yeah, you're nuts. Let me know how it goes, by the way. All jokes aside. Yo, let's get these orders going. I'm ready to go. I'm locked in. We got a Revenant extra large. Shout out Rachel, by the way, with the small. Let's go. And then the Comeback Kid Duo sticker bundle. By the way, Rachel, if you're still in chat, if that shirt, because it fits Star. What?
You gotta stop saying people's names on stream, man.
Bro, it's not a big deal. I've never had an issue yet. I'm not saying their last name. Jesus. I'm seeing them tomorrow. Oh, shit. Nice. If it's Star, she's like 5 foot, a $105, really well. So if anything, just, you know, if you get the order, maybe it's too small, maybe it's too big, let us know. I'll get it. I'll get that shit handled. You ship it back, I'll get it handled. My name is super private in chat. Yeah, like, I don't know. Blaine, I don't know. Anyways, let's get it going, dude. Let's get it going. We're going to be making shirts right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pop this out.
Wait a second.
Are you okay?
Someone messaged me about wanting a shirt, a special order, and I
Okay, you can figure it out.
can't find it now.
Let's put the music on. It's a small Neon Revenant and a extra large Neon Revenant. Let's go. I'm ready, dude. Big Malitas. What's the sizing chart look like? Okay, to put it this way, I'm in a medium. I don't have an exact sizing chart, do we?
No.
I don't think so, right? But to put it in this way, I'm in a medium, and I'm a $170, 5'9", and it fits me like perfectly. We have, I'd say it's a tiny bit scaled. No, because it doesn't run small. The only thing that's like actually small is the small shirt. Like that is like for like the smaller women, I would say. So you know what? To put it this way, Marquad, what's your normal size? Malitas gets larges, right? Malitas, I'm pretty sure.
Trojan, it's my pleasure to dox you every stream.
Oh, extra large fits perfectly. 185, 15% or so body fat. Okay. I'm 5'10", weighing a $125. Nah, you would fit in a medium. No, you're not cooked. No. You would fit in a medium. Maybe even a small, by the way, potentially.
It doesn't seem to shrink too bad when you wash it. I mean, a little bit, but...
I haven't had any shrinks in my shirt. I wear one shirt to the gym constantly. I haven't had a shrink.
There you go.
That's just me, though. Time out. Because I've washed the shirt only 3 times. Because I'll wear the shirt like 2, 3, 4 times and then wash it when I go to the gym. I'm not going to wash a shirt every time I take it to the gym. That's crazy. 7% body fat, if that matters. Oh, so you're like thin. Okay. Well, it depends also, Marquad. If you're body type 2, aka female, I would think small might be fine on you. But if you're a guy, I would say medium then. Small if you're a woman, medium if you're a girl. But we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get this shit going really, really quick. We got 2 shirts to make. If you guys want to get your shirt made live on stream really, really quick, I'm banging this shit out fast. I'm not gonna sit here and mess around. I got a lot to do, and I got a lot of World of Warcraft to play. But I'm gonna do this for you guys because I love making your guys' shirt custom orders, handmade right here. Body type 1. Oh, if you're a guy, I would say medium. Dude, medium. I would just go medium, Marquad. Body type 1. Yeah. I washed my small from season 2 like 15 times now and has not changed size. Yeah, exactly. I've watched my Goblin one multiple times. Shame chair, except mine's marker all over it for my toddler. Yeah, that's Lance right there. That's fucking Lance. Honestly, this isn't going to take long, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want your shirt made, we're getting this shit done. We're shipping it out Monday morning early before the season official launch. Get the shirt. Go, 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 go. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh, really quick, ladies and gentlemen. We're in and out, baby. In and out. We're rocking and rolling. Just make sure it's straight. That's it. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. Keep doing what y'all do. Yo, thank you so much, man. Can't do it without the support. Honestly, just... No. Couple shirts for the stream. Nothing wrong with that. I'm getting this shit heated up. Let's go. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Oh, we're in there, chat. In there like swimwear. Easy breathe. Oh, did we just get a new order? Oh, you guys are about to go crazy. Any extra cost for a sign? Shit, dude. Yo, both these signs were expensive as shit. I'm not gonna lie. That retro drive sign in Lance's screen, Sharpie my shirt, I could. I've signed a couple things before. I don't know why. I don't know why people want me to sign their shit though. Guys, I think we just got another order. I think we did. Oh, Mark, you bought another one? Dude, you didn't have to do that. Why'd you do that? You bought another one? That's crazy. Malitas is crazy. Because you're famous. That's great. Now I just feel like one tiny person. Nah, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. So, honestly, we just need 3 Revenants, Lance. 3 Revenants so far. Oh, for Mega, you mean? So, yeah, like, I'm a $170. I'm like the average freaking guy. And it fits me pretty well. You know what I mean? Oh, let me raise the camera real quick. I'm in and out, baby. I'm in and out like the burger joint. Hey, fella, how's life going? Yo, we're freaking making more shirts, dude. Making more. We're chilling. Small? Oh, shit. This is for Rachel. Shout out Rachel, by the way. Rachel in the chat. Small? It's gonna look clean. What are you looking for? Check that one. Thought so. Boom! So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We got the print right here. Put it on the machine, heat it up just a little bit, and we line that bad boy up. And we're rocking and rolling. So as soon as I get mine, I'll be sending those pictures to Discord, my friend. I'm going to be making a video. I'll make a point. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. So this is the small right here. I mean, pretty tiny. I'm not going to lie. Let me get that stuff lamp. I need the heat press thing. You really don't even need to take all that out. It's only 3 orders tonight. I'm doing like the most right now. Man, setting up for an army of shirts to sell. Yo. Give me that. Sir. Thank you, bud. Man, they honestly need to give these freaking Chinese Classic Plus servers. I should send the image I have of my most recent cosplay. Dude, do it. Put that shit in the Discord. We have sections in the Discord for stuff like that, don't we? Like off topic and stuff? Pretty sure we do. What? This? Rachel? Oh, word, okay. Yo, Rachel, I got you right now. We're fixing up the order. We got you. I think we're out. Right? By the way, doesn't work. I'll put the Revenant one on. Oh, this is gonna look sick, dude. I'll do it right now. Yo, post it. I want to see. So this year is Nightwing, though, right? Damn. That shit's gonna be enough. Is the Classic Plus server you're talking about referring to level 80 scale content they're getting, or something different? No, it's a level. Yeah, it's a level 80 scaled stuff where they get Classic, TBC, and Wrath servers all in one, and they rotate. That shit sounds fun, bro. I would play that. I don't know about you guys. I would play that shit. I would play that shit a lot, too. We're going to line it up here with the ruler, right? Oh, yeah. This is looking good. I'd play that too? Yeah, I'd play the shit out of that. Man, I would make a lot of content on that too. I would dominate that shit. I'm doing Nightwing next. My most recent was Sanji from One Piece. Oh, man. Lance knows who that is. I skipped One Piece. I like Naruto, little Dragon Ball. What else are some big animes I like? I guess I'm not really an anime guy if those are the only two I really can name off the top of my head. I'm more pissed that Chinese have exclusive Mog sets. I want them too. Really? Is that the case? Oh, with the new Mogs. Yeah, the Miss Pandaria ones. Yeah. SAO fan? Wait, what's SAO? Play around on my PC. Okay, bet. Well, he said one of my biggest dreams of a Classic Plus server would be TBC Dungeons Raid with Wrath talents. Yeah, Wrath was like, honestly, in my opinion, peak class design. Want me to be real? What do you think of Sakura? Sakura's cool. I mean, I never watched the ones where they're adults though. Sakura's kind of cool. What do you mean? In what sense though? Wait a second. You're about to get me packed up by my lady, man. I did send it. Oh shit. Yo, Lily looks great in her. I gotta get that picture. In the last Paragon. But let's go. Dude, we have a lot of people. On Epstein, let's go! Yo, we have so many people posting their shirts, dude. That shit is so cool. Oh, sword art. Oh. By the way, what section did you put that in, Marquardt? What section? I'll check right now. Yo, we have some people that look fucking awesome in their shirts. Let's go, dude. Post it as soon as I get one, dude. It's important. I'm gonna update the video we post on YouTube. I'm gonna do a nice little updated version where we show. Yes. Oh, off topic. Okay, let me check. Caravaggio. Boom, that's half the shirt done. Oh, check it out, dude. Shit's looking good. Boom. Let me line this up real quick. For now, I'll have her do it later. Because we don't need to put them out till Monday. Not even true. Boom, Dunzo. It is now ready to go. Yo, if you guys are just tuning in, we are making shirts live on stream. If you guys want to see yours get made live in person. There it is, dude. There's the link. Go check it out. We're making bundles. We're making everything for the guild. Everyone's posting their shirts in Discord because they're just receiving them now. Really, really dope stuff. Shit, you look dope. What? By the way, that's crazy. You're with your boy too? Shit. Let's go. You're looking slick. When do the hoodies drop? I think we're going to do that midnight. Midnight release, man, because since we do everything in-house, I think that requires a much bigger machine. I think that requires a bigger machine, a lot more power, and then we need to fund all the hoodies for every single size. That shit is pricey. That will get expensive. I'm not gonna lie. That will get expensive for sure. Okay, time to see this logo and how it looks and feels. Hopefully we're good. Fuck. There's an argument to be made that the other ones will be fun. Oh, great. Let's go. Perfect. Fine. W. Set this aside. This is Rachel. Shout out Rachel. Your shirt is done. We respect you guys not drop shipping them. I mean, what's the point? For money? Fuck money. By the way, it's way cooler as a community when we do this together. Way cooler. Huh?
Actually, worth money.
Is it really worth money?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I guess actually you're right. Let me get one of those extra larges. 1000%. Shit. That's what's up. Just completely Yo, this kid's not gonna make it. That is got an extra large rival. Two extra large arrivals left. Let's go. Yeah. Let's freaking go. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Dollar is almost dead. Oh, buddy. Also, fix that camera. It is completely off. Let's keep going. Right there's fine. Thank you, buddy. There's a case to be made, chat, that I need more space. Oh, buddy. Which one? Check the top right. I think we do still have it. That cosplay I showed you was like $600. God damn, boy. That is expensive. Yeah, but that's a good hobby, though. People love cosplay. Did you find it? Top right? Sure. No. We didn't give it away. Could still have it. Alright, man. Lost it. Guild instructions in core to reflect them from... Oh, you're... Let's go. What a beast. Alright. Let me get one of those rivals. Grab it. I need 2. Boom. Yo, guys, we're rocking on these shirts, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to get fast. W. Core guild is stacking up, dude. We're almost full on spots. We are almost full in our core guild. It's crazy. We got to kick people who haven't been in like 30 days, though. To be honest. We have to. Because it's getting tight. It's getting tight around here. We're about to be in trouble. Gonna be completely honest with you guys. I mean, I would love hoodies, though. Hoodies would be really cool. That shit just gets very expensive. Very. I can log over and do that. If you want, you can. I was just on my tune in the other guild. If you want, do you have that add-on that, like, boosts people who haven't been in, like, 30 days? Because if you haven't logged in the season yet, kind of weird, right? I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's weird. Do a pre-order? Shit. I think we're going to do pre-sales for midnight, maybe. You know? Shit. Hats for midnight. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. Clean. So fire. Dunzo. In there like swimwear, bro. You don't need to put it in. Or do it. Are you going to be doing hoodies for midnight? I think we're going to do hats. Maybe we'll do hoodies. It depends on what you guys want. I think only Lance can do that since he's the GM. Oh, word. Yo, if you do a hoodie, I'll get that ASAP. Yeah. I believe it's 2 extra large arrivals. Yeah. Would hats be different equipment? Yeah, I would assume so, because it's like embroidery. It wouldn't be... That we probably would have to drop ship. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't know how to do that shit. Yeah, but that shit needs to be good quality. Like the hats, like this hat I got right here. I wear this hat all the time, dude. This Comeback Kids hat. It is so fresh. I've had this hat for years. I wear this hat constantly. I love this hat. I'm a hat guy, you know? Hats are my thing. I'm a big hat guy. I don't wear hats like that. Yeah. Some people do, some people don't. I'm a hat guy. I like wearing hats. I guess it's more rare to find a hat guy than a hoodie guy, though. Snapbacks and dad hats will be W sellers, yeah. I love a good snapback. I think dad hats would outperform. They probably would. They probably would, I would say. Because, you know, World of Warcraft players in general are a bit older, you know? That's what I think. So, you're not getting no freaking 20-something-year-old World of Warcraft kids nowadays. Not really a hat guy, but I would wear it for the guild events. Shit. Let's go. I'm kicking anyone not active in the last 25 days. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Get them out of here, dude. Get them out of here. You've given me just extra luck. This is the extra. Lance is officially losing it, guys. Not gonna get a 20-something WoW player when I'm 24. Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. Like, not often. Like, I'm 26, and you really don't... You're not seeing younger people play WoW, really. As a 24-year-old, I agree. I don't... I rarely meet anyone near my age. And not in, like, a bad way, just, like, a general sense way. Too busy playing Fortnite. Fortnite is buns? Yeah, that shit is cheeks. Bort on the raid team is 25. I'm 42 as of this past Friday. Shit, happy birthday. Let's go. Happy freaking birthday. I didn't know that. I was a Wrath baby. Did you start from family or on your own? My brother showed me the game when I was about 7 years old, 8 years old, 6 years old, somewhere around there. Older brother, like oldest brother. And then he quit after like 2 weeks. Me and Lance stayed hooked forever. I mean, that's it. I mean, as a little kid, 6, 7, 8 years old, you get shown World of Warcraft. I don't know social media yet. I don't have an iPad. That's it. It's over. I'm a dead man. Like, I'm dead. Like, you show a kid with no cell phone, he has no idea what this is, like, things like this even exist. Bro, you got me for life. It's over. 2004, me and my friends got me into it, and they left around grass, and it stuck with it. Shit. My brother bought me an account when I was 8. Yeah, exactly. Rest in peace. Exactly. It's over. I've never met anyone younger than me who knew who it was. When I was 8, I was grinding like 14 hours a day. That's crazy. Oh, Dunzo. Look at that. Yes, sir. Oh, actually, you know what I need to do? Let me get the wrinkles on the bottom. That's it, guys. Last shirt order of the day, dude. The last call is in. It's closing time. That's it. No more. So if you guys are interested, last call before we close up shop. The merch is live. You guys want anything bought? Go crazy. Been playing ever since. Yeah, you're cooked. That's a cooked thing. Sorry. You get shown WoW when you're sub 10 years old. You're not surviving. Hate to break it to you. You are fried beyond belief. Yeah, Lance was just saying how when he was a kid, it's literally all he thought about when he was at school. Definitely right about that. When I was at school, all I thought about was World of Warcraft. I'm like, damn, bro, when am I going to get back? When am I going to play my Blood Oath Rogue? I want to level up. I want to finish the Ghostlands. I didn't even know where to go afterwards. That's kind of like the beauty of it, you know? Holy shit. That purge only brought us to 927 after that? Oh my god. How was that even possible? You mean over 900 people have logged in the last 3 weeks? I'm gonna get home and get to level 20. That's literally what I was thinking, the type of shit. Literally, like, I'm gonna finish up the second zone. I'm gonna freaking get shoulder pads. I'm gonna look sick. I'm gonna get out of freaking Ghostlands. Mark my words. Say my priest on my shoulder. Oh, shit. If only you could put each person's character onto their merch. Yeah, maybe as a special order, but we can't. That would be, it'd be illegal, sadly. I wanted to make, like, custom, like, little figurines, like 3D figurines that would be your character, but there's really no loops around that. Unless we collabed with somebody, but... Yeah, we collabed with... Well, maybe even that one, like... You know how they make those D&D custom characters for that one brand? What? Boring? Oh, man. What the... That would be... How would that be illegal? Because we're stealing their IP, their armor, their weapons, the way their characters look, the art style. Believe me, I've researched it, buddy. I would love for it not to be. Boom, the last one is in. Boo-hoo, they make enough money. I agree. But last thing I need is a fucking loan. And also, Blizzard loves working with us lately. We've had a couple collabs. I definitely want to keep that going. Heading into midnight. I got work in the morning. Have a good night, Sky. Lance, thanks for the chit chat. Yo, much love, buddy. Shout out to you. We're finishing up the shirts now. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. We'll see you in the next one for sure. Like action figures? Well, sort of like, you know, like little figurines. Like little, almost like D&D size characters. Yeah, miniatures. Yeah, Lance put a little twist on it there. Little miniatures, yeah. Yeah, what do you say we get some tea? RMZ. Tell me that shit doesn't sound... That's super dope that you're doing official collabs. Yeah, we've done a couple. It's awesome. Really awesome. I want to get some dedicated videos for Legion Remix. That's the goal. I gotta reach out again, I guess. No, I haven't tried DJ. Did Alex. Didn't reach out. It's gonna be canned. Yeah, that would suck. You got the stickers in that one order? Got it? The newest one. Oh, yeah. Heard. Oh, one's done. Boom, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the last one for the night, dude. Mega, by the way, this is your shirt right here. Boo! Shout out Mega, dude, in the chat. Let's go. How excited are you for Legion Remix? I'm curious. I am. I mean, I'm excited. I like Remix. If you already have a collab, can you just ask if they would let you do it? Yeah, but if I'm making money off of it, it's tough. So I guess I don't have to do the Underman campaign. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Our collab was, we did some stuff for Mr. Pandaria, and then we had a couple interviews with them. So those were like our collabs. But, okay, ladies and gentlemen, yo, that's going to be it for tonight, dude. Awesome freaking show. We had, I think, 9 primes over on Twitch. I think we had a peak of almost 100, which is insane. We missed Wednesday night, had a couple emergencies, but we got it handled. We're here, we're back. I'm going to be doing M0s tomorrow, so if you guys are interested in running some Mythic Dungeons, get in the guild, be sure to log in. And we'll see you guys in the next one. All right? For some reason, it's giving me some buggy information about my stream. I don't even know if we're live still. Are we live? Oh, no, we are live. Weird. I don't know why I was doing that. But hit me up tomorrow. I will be on. We'll do M0s. We'll goof off, hang out, do shit with the guild. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the shirt orders. We